Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Fairly Adventurous, where average guys play tabletop RPGs for our own amusement, and hopefully yours as well. I am joined today by Josh of JT Moo, Andrew of Papa Pandawan, and Jevin, who none of you know. Jevin and I are friends. If you subscribe to me on Fairly Critical, you may have seen him. He did a movie review of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse with me a while ago. Good friend of mine. He is taking the place of Chase for the rest of this season. Chase, due to his work, is going to be unavailable for the next few weeks, and so thankfully Jevin was available. He's going to just take over Chase's character. Everything will be the same, it's just being run by Jevin, and I appreciate it, Jevin. Thank you so much for on such short notice being available. I appreciate your help.
Absolutely.
So with that, Jevin has no idea what this game is really. We'll learn by doing.
Don't either.
Yeah, Josh has been here for a month, still doesn't know what's going on. Thankfully, the old adage, learn by doing, is a thing, and we will just do our best to get him up to speed. With that, without further ado, gentlemen, we'll go ahead and jump into it. Before I give the mission briefing, I'll let you guys just verify you have your gear, what you want in your storage, and you're loaded and everything like that. Does anyone? I know you guys were talking about it before we hit record. Are you guys ready to go?
Yeah, I don't think we have any need to change. Everything's stormed because the DMR can still be used by Jevin. Medkit, You're still carrying, so yeah, we're still pretty solid on it.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have to switch out team storage or anything. The one change I made is instead of carrying my own DMR, I've got a rocket launcher now.
Okay. And Josh, if you would check the Chase's tab and just make sure that the ammo capacity, the reserves
I've adjusted already.
Thank you. Perfect. I appreciate it. All right. Well, then we will get going. Mission briefing, gentlemen. Here we go. No one looked a gift horse in the mouth when the energy shielding around the library descended. In amber clad had been holding several clicks away and scanning the area for a way inside when the opening presented itself. Rushing towards the gap, Marines and ODSTs quickly deployed to various locations inside the barrier. The BattleNet erupted with distress calls in minutes as Marine landing zones were swarmed. Reports were disorganized, and several mentioned an unknown faction in their attacks. But that didn't matter to Gunny Franks. Marines were in trouble, and his squad was there to get them out. They had started by freeing up a team in a warthog that had been blasted into a ditch. Arriving via Pelican, the squad provided covering fire while the Marines hooked the hog up to the Pelican and lifted it out of the ditch. Unfortunately, the covering fire couldn't heal the injuries the Marines had already taken before the ODSTs arrived. They were medevaced by the Pelican, which left a perfectly good hog available for the troopers to take a ride. Corporal Ferris took the wheel while Gunny Franks climbed into the passenger side and Specialist Mendoza grabbed hold of the gun. The squad ripped through rock tunnels and Covenant positions on their way to another distress call. Arriving at the location, the troopers witnessed a hellish scene as two Marines took cover behind a burned-out warthog as plasma fire ripped around them. Mendoza put the 50 cal to work, suppressing a group of grunts. Ferris hopped out of the driver's seat and sighted the grunts with his weapon, while Franks made his way over to the Marines. "You need a juice box, Master Sergeant?" "Eat it, Gunny!" Master Sergeant Juma responded, wincing as he poured coagulant into his leg wound. Franks couldn't help but smile at the senior NCO's fire. "Pelican had to take a crew back to the clad, but it'll be back soon. How may we be of service, sir?" "Keep that 50 warm if you got the ammo. See the Scorpion over there?" Franks peeked out from the cover of the hog and spied an M808 across the field from their position. Even in the dark, he could see that it was heavily damaged. It looked like both tracks on the left side had been blown off, and the rear of the cannon had the telltale signs of extensive plasma damage. Looks like it's seen better days, Master Sergeant." "Oh, sure has," Juma said as he finished wrapping gauze around his leg. "It can't move and it can't fire its main gun, but it's still connected to the B-net, and all of its electronics are still active. I managed to connect with the CIC before my radio took my plasma bolt for me. They say that if we can get someone to move that turret around, we can use its laser range fire to direct fire from excuse me, guys. So sorry. We can use its laser rangefinder to direct fire from Amber Clad's point defense guns. A little naval gunfire might give us a fighting chance here. Franks nodded and signaled to Ferris. Time to go to work. All right, gentlemen, and here is the scene. You will find your tokens on the left. For simplicity, Jevin, you're just going to use Chase's token, the M inside of a fist. The M fist, if you will. And as usual, one person on and the rest around the... Oh, hold on, I forgot to give Marine tokens here. Ba 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 da 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 da.
That Marine ate a Wheaties.
Yeah.
I just got kicked off my spot. What kind of crap?
The Marine claimed it. All right. You guys, I'm sorry. Here's the description. The sickly green areas of the map represent large fissures in the ground. No figure may occupy a tile in those areas. A figure adjacent to the blue objective token may take the interact action plus 1 action point to occupy the scorpion or exit the scorpion. The occupying figure may take the interact action plus 1 action point to target a 4x4 area on the map. But no part of that area can be within 2 tiles of the scorpion. During the mechanical phase, all targeted areas are struck by cannon fire from Amber Clad. The cannon fire does 160 damage to figures within the center 2x2 area, and 80 damage to figures occupying the other tiles in that area. I apologize, this is going to be a lot, so keep track of stuff. Yeah. It's all good for you, though. The figure occupying the scorpion may take attacks and suppress enemy figures as normal, and they may choose to use the scorpion's GPMG instead of their own weapon if they wish, if the targeted tile is more than 2 tiles away from the scorpion. The scorpion's GPMG does not need to be reloaded. The figure occupying the scorpion is protected by fire. Any attacks made against them must be critical hits or they miss, and the figure gains the benefit of partial cover. However, figures adjacent to the occupying figure may make melee attacks against that figure that cannot be contested. They are uncontested melee attacks. Figures adjacent to the Warthog figure may take the interact action plus 1 action point to enter an unoccupied position in that hog or to exit the hog. The driver may take the drive action on their turn, 2 AP, to gain the Warthog's movement value and move the hog accordingly. The hog cannot drive over red or black lines. The gunner must use the Warthog turret to make attacks with. The turret uses the GPMG stats but deals 8 damage per hit and does not need to be reloaded. The passenger can take actions as normal. Figures in the Warthog are protected by fire. Protected from fire, excuse me. Any attacks made against them must be critical hits or the hog absorbs the damage instead. The Warthog has an armor of 5 and 160 health. It has a movement value of 10. If destroyed, all figures in the Warthog are placed in the area occupied by the Warthog and take 30 damage. The Warthog figure has the medium vehicle trait, which states the following. The figure can only move in the direction it is facing, and it must spend movement to rotate to a new view line. It costs 1 movement to rotate to an adjacent view line, and every other rotation will cost an additional movement. Adjacent figures may take the interact action to board the craft and make melee attacks against an occupying figure that cannot be contested. If the Warthog moves through a figure, that figure is pushed in the direction the Warthog is moving. If it cannot be pushed any further due to a map obstacle, it is placed on the GM's choice of adjacent tiles. The figure takes 5 damage per tile the Warthog moved in a straight line during the current round and since it last rotated. The Warthog has a tier 1 ability called Power Slide and a tier 2 ability called Heavy Fire. If activated by the players, the GM gains threat equal to the cost of the ability. Power Slide states the following. A figure in the driver's seat of this vehicle may rotate up to 2 view lines once per round without spending movement. Rotating using this ability does not count against damage calculation should the Warthog push a figure. Heavy Fire states the following. The figure on the gun of the Warthog may interrupt, meaning that you can do it outside of your round, outside of your activation, to take the weapon attack action against any target in line of sight. Players gain the injured Marines, injured Marine allies. The injured Marines are considered encumbered for the duration of this mission, but otherwise act as normal. Objectives. Keep both Marines alive until the end of the mission, 2 experience points. Survive until the end of round 7, 2 experience points. The side objective has 2 experience points because there is no time objective. There is no par time this time. So you only have the side objective, which is to keep the 2 Marines. Both the Marines have to survive. Both of them, not just one. I'm sorry. I was going to change that. Because there's no time objective, if you lose one, half XP.
So yeah, I was gonna say each Marine is worth 1 experience.
Yes, I wrote that out and then remembered like on my way home today that I was gonna change that. So 2 XP, 1 XP per Marine you keep alive, and 2 XP for completing the mission. Survive until the end of round 7. Other than that, I have nothing else for you, gentlemen. Round 1, go.
Jevin, I would recommend. Hang on, just he may not fully understand. We can't move through friendly unit spaces, and as a scout sniper, you typically want to be further away from the enemy.
I understood that was sniper, and I remembered watching Fairly Adventurous and seeing you cannot go through people. I am not Casper.
So I'm just recommending that you may want to move behind my token and Josh's token, as opposed to being in front of us.
Way up there.
Yeah. That's all.
Got it.
All right, now, Jevin, these guys know. I will give you a little bit of details on that. Black lines indicate that you cannot draw line of sight through, and you cannot move through.
Okay.
Red solid lines prevent movement, but you can shoot through them, and if you're adjacent to one of them, like you're on a tile with one, it provides cover from attacks over that red line. Red dashed lines, you can move over them. It does not block movement, but it will cost 1 extra action point to hop over it. It's like a wall, essentially.
Kind of like interacting.
Yes. Oh, yeah, it's just 1 extra movement. You don't even have to interact. It's not an action. You just cost 1 extra movement to hop over the wall. That's it.
Okay.
Other than that, and then, like I said on the description, the green areas are essentially a ravine. You guys can't go into them. So, all right, go.
Verifying these grunt tokens have fuel rods, don't they?
No,
they
are
don't?
miners. No, they are just grunt miners.
Okay. But these ones that look like they're holding a needler absolutely have a needler?
Yes, those are grunt majors. Those are the grunt major tokens.
Okay, I was like initially very worried. I was like, what? Oh, 4 fuel rods.
You're an EOD. Relax.
Yeah, I'm an EOD. That just means that instead of
you can tank
1.5.
Yeah,
it's only. Gosh, I can tank a hit technically.
All right, who's going first? Josh is like, I'm going to use my shotgun. Gave the man a perfectly good warthog, and he's still like, I'm going to use my shotgun.
Or a grenade.
Well, that's kind of what I was wondering. Is like, who wants to run up there and chuck a grenade and just try and take out 3 out of 4 enemy units? Or I guess technically 2. I don't think a grenade's going to take out a elite. Yeah. Yeah, it won't.
Does everyone have different athletic levels, like scores? Who's the most athletic?
That doesn't have it. That don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
yeah.
That.
This
that
isn't
doesn't-
D&D.
Base movement is 4 per per movement per action point. Base movement is 4. You can only spend 2 action points to do your movement. You can strain to use 2 additional movement, 1 per strain, which would be your stamina. So like 1 stamina, 1 movement. Unless I don't think Chase didn't have rapid deployment. So
no, he did not purchase rapid
That's
deployment.
correct.
So what they're saying, Jevin, is that unlike D&D, you don't just get free movement. You have to use 1 experience point to take the move action, which will gain you 4 movement that you can use throughout your turn. You can do that twice. You can buy that action twice per activation and get a total of 8. And then if you'd like, you have something called stamina points. For every stamina point you spend, you gain 1 movement, but you can only spend up to 2 stamina in that way. So essentially, max movement per round is 10, and you'd still have 2 action points to take the attack action with, or interact or do whatever you need to.
Exactly.
But I'd probably let the man go around.
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Someone go first.
All right. Josh, do you want to, or shall I?
Technically, if we're going for these guys here, I'm closer, realistically.
Yeah, I'm fine with you going first.
Okay, map it back out.
Especially since, unlike me, if you kill, which you should be able to, at least 1, you get a free attack on somebody. Or no, you get movement.
No,
you get something.
Yeah. Yes.
You get stuff.
Question, though, on this one, DM, you said, I know black affects line of sight. Would I be able to throw a grenade over it?
Not over it. No, it prevents that.
Okay, I just didn't know since how tall the walls on this particular bridge was.
No, I didn't specify that in my head, but no.
You could get here.
And then that's just it.
And then, you'd be able to chuck it at the space right here. Choose this as your vertice.
Oh, I mean,
or actually,
yeah, it's right here. And just go right.
Yeah, that's
right
what you wanted. Yeah.
So that as your right vertice would require me 2 points of action for movement and then straining. And I would still have. Well, I should still have some movement.
Looks like you
one
would
more
have
movement.
1 more movement.
But as long as I killed him, I would get an additional 2. So. Oh, gain movement value. No. So 2 movement. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So from here, I'm going to chuck a grenade.
Okay.
And
that's an automatic. So
yeah, 16. That's automatic, and you choose this vertice. Yeah.
Right here.
That should be 2 automatically dead grunts and a unshielded elite now.
Yep. I don't. No, I'm not going to.
That does include their increased health, right?
Yeah.
The enemy stab, they definitely do.
Even with that increase in health, they're still only 12.
Yeah.
And the grenade does 16, and it's most lethal.
After chugging that grenade, 1 more movement point, 2, 3.
Okay.
I exhausted the advance.
So. Okay.
Nice.
All right, that's your activation. My turn. Well,
taking out half a squad seems good. Well, speaking of squads, when we activate the Marines, they would activate together, right? Because
they're a lance. Yeah. They're a lance.
Okay, just double checking.
They are warthoggers here.
Yeah, they're the 2 guys next to the.
Well, he wants to put it in the Warthog because famously in Halo, Marines are your best drivers.
No, I'm much better.
I mean, I have seen you drive a Warthog.
I'm the best. I don't know what you're referencing.
No, you're right. You are the best. It is so much fun watching you drive a Warthog.
Because the Halo control, those infinite controls are just, they're a little iffy. I don't know what to tell you.
I laugh so much.
6.
No, you're right. Putting them in the Warthog's a good idea to try and keep them alive.
Yeah, I mean, as long as they're not getting meleeed, they got to be critted to hit. As long as we are wise and, hey, DM, how's the Warlord looking? Let's get the smoking. And have them vacate.
That's part of why I was like, do they have fuel rods? Because all of a sudden that Warthog doesn't look nearly as great a defensive option.
All right. Now, that's all their movement. I might as well try and take fire here. Take the attack action here. There's no reason not to. There's probably no way it's going to hit, but I might as well. Probably not them, though, because they're behind cover.
Mm-hmm.
No, just try.
Well, I mean, with the Needler, that's already 90.
90.
You can do it.
I'm gonna
spend focus points. Come on.
They don't have that.
They don't have that.
Give it a shot.
I'm gonna try because they're behind cover. Andrew, you would not be considered behind cover, so
that is correct.
I'm gonna try 90. I'm gonna try and attack you with a difficulty of 96.
At least I know you can only hit me once.
Yeah. I'm gonna get 2 points of damage on you or nothing. No, that's a D20. Why do I need a D20? The answer is I don't.
Go ahead, roll the D20.
Yeah. I'm concerned that I lost dice because I don't think I put them up correctly.
Oh, no.
And my children were home 3 days this week. So they're probably gone forever.
Not forever.
I don't have any D10s.
I'd check their diapers, that's all.
Yeah. Okay, let me rephrase that. I have 2 D10s, and neither one of them are what I need. Okay, here's a percentile. All right, that's a 63. So no joy.
You tried.
No, it's getting worse. Well, I can't actually. I have to. That one's blocked by the Marine, so that one's also blocked by the Marine. So, that's impossible, and that's impossible. All right, very good.
They spend their action to do the grunt dance.
Yeah, elite. You know what the elite can do is suppress. That's what the elite can do.
You can certainly try.
Technically the grunts can do that too. So that's what they'll do. The grunts are going to suppress these 4 squares.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see what the grunts can do here. So, draw, rectangle.
I mean, they're attacking with plasma pistols?
Yeah. So, but even if they don't succeed, okay. Even if they don't succeed, we'll still have difficult terrain.
That is true.
Here.
That's fair. Yep.
So there's no way. Yeah. Okay. So no suppression, but there's difficult terrain there.
Okay.
The other grunt will do the same thing. That is actually very close. That's a 95. 15.
They needed a 96.
15 times because the quickest square is here. 19 times it would be 90. So that's actually 1 level of suppression.
Yay! Oh, look, they did it!
They did it! All right, so Marine, keep track of this on your ally screen. Both red or Marine, Blue Marine, and Andrew. You have 1 level of suppression.
Gotcha.
The blue elites, which is only 1 elite. I don't know why I'm saying that.
I also don't like that nobody commented on my all my hard color coding that I did last time.
What is he talking about?
On the Allied tab.
Oh, I haven't seen the Allied tab.
I didn't know that you're the one that did that. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
No, I was he only had red and blue in there, so I just decided to add every color that Google Sheets has available.
Oh my gosh.
Well, there's a green lance, a yellow lance, an orange lance, a purple lance, a pink lance, a black lance, a magenta lance.
I can't wait until we get to mustard lamps in the parlor with the candlestick.
I'm really excited for the cyan lance.
I can't wait till we get to par lance. All right.
Is that the elite?
Yeah, that's the elite. All right, so that's my activation. I'm done.
Did the elite get any actual?
No. So he's just made difficult terrain.
So this is just a bunch of difficult terrain here. Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's really only 1 square. So, but If you go towards them.
Right. That said,
I mean,
okay, you said the Marines are considered encumbered, so they were already having to spend extra movement. Now
Yeah.
they've got to spend extra movement. Good to know. All right, so Red Lance is activated, which means
I
Blue Lance is all
100%
that's
think
left.
he should. I think we should put Jevin. Yeah, I guess technically Blue Lance is all that's left. I think just like Jevin could pop that elite that just went white out.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I didn't know if I wanted to go next or wait.
Blue
another
Lance
week
is.
for the rest of
I mean,
us.
that's a fair point, but I just feel like taking that elite out would be big, even though they're not going to win.
Oh, you're saying take out this? See, I was thinking he could
Yeah.
easily take out this one whose shields
How
are down.
He can't take him out though.
I can't see through the black wall.
But okay, so hang on. You spend 2 movement, right? 4 movement, and then let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Strain 4, and then you could actually from here you probably got a good sight line on him.
So would we want to put our sniper, like granted, yes, red is done, but we also don't know what happens at the end of the round. I know he won't necessarily have threat to just drop for something crazy, but is there reinforcements that come in right after this?
I guess, well, plus, okay, hang on. I still haven't activated, and
Right.
So alternatively, I could try to get out there and get close enough to at least take out the elite.
Yeah, that's fair. I just don't want to put the sniper out in the middle of the field.
No, that's fair.
Because he has no movement to get back.
It would
Yeah,
leave
that's
me
true.
wide open for all of the enemies to have sight on me if I didn't make it back. I mean, I could, but
As a reminder, now they are within 12 tiles, but you cannot be targeted by enemy figures that are greater than 12 tiles away from you.
Oh, because it's
And-
ammo, right?
Yeah, and the challenge of attacks
Oh.
against him is increased by 1 for any figures that are greater than 6 tiles away.
I
So-
forget about the camo.
Yeah, he's got the active camo, which does give
Fair
him
enough.
some. Yeah, just putting that out there. That said, I actually do think it's a good idea for me to go before him because I forgot that he now has Pathfinder. So if I get far enough away on his turn, he can use that for free to give you and I 2 free movement that we would interrupt to use immediately to possibly get into a better position. So
Okay, yeah, that's a little bit more fair.
So yeah, I'll go ahead and activate. Let's see. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I would honestly just strain 2 so I can get 2 more movement.
well, you have rapid deployment.
Right. That's why. That's well to give myself 4 more movement. Then I can spend 2 of that to get here, which is good and close, or actually here, which should be pretty decent for hitting him with the GPMG, I think. Right?
Mhm.
5 squares. GPMG, that would be. What's the precision on the GPMG again? It's 4. So it's what, a 20? 20 for 1 hit. But I am suppressed 1, so it'd have to be 30.
Yeah.
But that's
pretty
still
good.
pretty good. His shields are down, which means he has 15 health.
You'd have to hit 3 times to kill.
Yep.
If you didn't go for the
Which-
crit.
Right, which I
That's
wouldn't
doable, though.
need to. Yeah. I feel actually pretty confident in that.
Go for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So, spend 2 actions for movement. We're going to go, like I said, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then strain or stamina 2. 1, 2. Hold on to 2 movement from there. This is where I wanted to be, right? Yeah.
yeah, that was it.
That's where I wanted. And then I unload on the elite.
All right. Roll the hit.
Try to take him out. 30 is my base. to hit once. And that is a 71.
All right, very good. 4 hits. Excellent.
Line them up.
All right. Bye-bye.
Yep.
All right, very good.
And I have 2 movement left. I actually think it would behoove me to try and get towards the scorpion. So I am going to use my final 2. See, I move diagonal, which means I should be able to go diagonal and then 1.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
All right. Good turn. Good turn.
What's that grunt gonna do?
Shoot. Let's see. He's gonna take 3 action points to try and hit you with a overcharge.
Overcharge?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So overcharge. Clear an attack, spend 2 additional attack points. The shot consumes 5 attack points, which doesn't matter. Deals 18 damage, plus 6 to energy shields, adds plus 10 to the attack roll, and may apply the EMP condition to vehicles if hit. Alright, so 7 away from you, times 6 is 42. But he has a plus 10 on the attack roll.
So you just need to roll a 32.
Yep. But he won't. That's a 26.
Woo!
I have never once hit with that overcharge. He's not even going to move. He's just going to sit there. That's annoying.
He is going to quake in his boots.
That's dumb, and I don't like it. Guess that's getting buffed. No, I'm just kidding. All right, that's my activation. Onward, Jevin and Marines.
All right. What do you guys think about me taking out or targeting at least this elite that's down here in view?
I think that's an excellent idea.
I think you should shoot the grunt with the needler.
But before you take the shot,
the needlers have historically done a crap ton.
You
of
might
damage.
as well do target mark the radio.
Yep.
I was just looking to see what I had as a talent.
Yep.
So
you can do
plus 10 to the attack roll.
Yes.
Yes, it does, and you get to do it for free because of my support ability that lets you do radio actions for free.
That's beautiful.
Well, for 1 less AP, it just happens that.
Okay.
Check the character.
What do I roll?
You'll roll a D100, Jevin. So how this works, how attacking works, the number of tiles you are away, you multiply that by the accuracy rating of your weapon. Which you're a sniper rifle, so you have 2. I assume you're using the sniper rifle. You might choose to use the DMR, but I assume you're using the sniper rifle. So the number of tiles you are away, you'll multiply that by 2. That's how you'll determine the difficulty based on the distance, otherwise known as the base difficulty.
Looking a little further down, disregard the color of the green, but I just posted it. Oh, of course, never mind. Just kidding. It wants to have a reference.
Okay.
Oh, should I post in the...
So you'll multiply the distance by the weapon's accuracy rating to get your base difficulty. From there, you have 2 choices. You can either attack as normal and do normal damage, or you can attempt to do a critical, which will double the distance difficulty as you try and go for a headshot, essentially.
Okay.
And then you roll a D100, and we figure out what happened from there.
Do you have access to a D100? Or to the...
Yes, he does. The answer is
Yep.
yes.
I actually have 2 sets of die now. So
Yay.
I've got
Awesome. So you're going to want to roll technically 2 of them.
Okay.
There we go.
Thank God.
One is the percentile die representing your 10s, obviously, and then because it may matter,
And then you add the regular D10 to the result.
Exactly.
With the 0 on the D10 being equal to a 10. So if you get triple zeros, what you actually got is a 10, the way that I'm calculating it. I know that's not how percentile dice work. That is, however, how D100s work. The terminology matters.
Yes. So
I unfortunately rolled a 10 on the D100.
Okay. So yeah, you're
and
gonna
an
miss.
8 on the D10.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 18. So you missed. Now you
Yeah.
can take the that's only 2 action points, so you can try and take the shot again.
I say I'm going to take the shot again. But
And I would recommend making it a critical.
yeah.
Because as much as that means you have to roll at least a 60 to hit him, it's the only way that you're going to take him out.
With one shot.
Because, as a reminder, wait, none of these have posted yet, so I don't know if he's seen any of our stuff.
No.
Yeah. Okay, so the shields on the elite do not take the extra critical damage. So how it's going to work is your 25 points for sniper rifle damage, 16 of which, if you hit that critical, 16 will be subtracted by the shields. The remaining 9 will then get doubled. And that's the only way that you're going to actually take out the elite. Is with the critical hit.
With one shot.
With one shot.
Okay. Yeah. So let's go ahead and fire again. Go for crit.
Go for crit. And you do have the way. Well, we'll see how this works. Roll the die first, and then we'll see if focus points need to be applied.
Got a 60 on the percentile.
Okay, so yeah, you can't miss.
a 2 on the 10.
That'll work. All right. Very good. That will work. Very good. Missed one, clipped one. All right, very good. So that's your action, or that's your all 4 of your action points.
For one less action, meaning it would be free for you, you can do your Pathfinder ability and grant Josh and I 2 movement points that we can use immediately.
Yep.
What's our next plan? Do we want Josh to move up, or
Well, he'll have to wait until the next turn.
Until the next turn.
Yeah, but I would just recommend giving us the movement, and that we don't have to use it.
But you might as well
It's
take
like-
yeah.
But
so by saying that I'm activating it, one of
it
you
gives
can
us the
choose
option.
it?
Yeah, you have
Okay.
you have an exhaust ability. So all your abilities, you'll see that they have either passive trait, exhaust, or recharge. Exhaust means that they can only be done once per activation. But passive, which your
My camo.
yeah, your active camo is passive, but your Pathfinder and target mark our abilities are both exhaust.
Or exhaust.
Yes. So you can just do that. Now, normally it would take an action cost, but because of Andrew's passive Signal Corps ability, you could you take the radio action for 1 action point fewer than normal, which for you means 0 because the radio action is only 1 AP and the abilities don't require an extra AP. So
Beautiful. Let's do that then.
all right.
I will activate Pathfinder.
All right, exhaust. Pathfinder exhaust.
So I am actually going to let's see here. I feel so mean. I don't care.
He did activate it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Oh, Josh is going for it.
We're both going for it. I have plans.
Aggression.
I have plans.
All right, well, I'm activated.
We will be dead at the end of my next turn, depending on who goes first.
I'm activated. I'm out. I'm out of lances. So you guys have the
All right.
Marines.
So hey,
Just
look,
put 'em in
Marines.
the,
All right, so hang
however
on.
they can make it.
They still get So, actually, does anybody have control of the Marine tokens? Because I can't select them.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I not give him? I might not have yet. All players. Save. There you go.
All right, so let's take a look here, real quick. Blue has an SMG and green has the battle rifle. So, the driver could still fire from his seat, can't he?
I don't think the driver can, though.
No.
Yeah, I did say I didn't say the driver couldn't. Basically, they stop, pull the gun up, and then drive off.
Yeah. So I feel like
I wish that was a thing in the video games.
green should be driver, and blue should go ahead and mount the turret, since the turret's basically just going to be a much better SMG anyways. it's a GPMG that hits harder.
Do it.
So let's see here. They take normally 2 movement points for 1 square, and they're suppressed. So basically, each square is going to take a full. Oh gosh, these poor guys. Well,
Get them slightly closer.
well, so blue can at least get here.
I mean, they both can get in.
I was gonna say, because 1 action to get here, and then an action to interact.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
And that gets him. I believe blue. We said was going to be.
Yeah, we'll just put him in the ravine. So just keep
Oh,
on your on your sheet. Just know that put blue in the gunner seat or something on your sheet.
Gotcha. Updated.
Okay.
And then green, he moves 1 activation, 2 activation, or 2 action.
Yeah. Interact.
And then interact becomes driver.
Yep.
So, hey.
Just hide them out in the ravine right now so that we know.
Works for me. I have their positions in the warthog list in their conditions.
Got it.
So
that's fine. All right. Well,
it's a condition.
They shouldn't have the ability to do anything else because they spent too many action points. So
I was about to say, well, yeah. The green took too many to get in, and technically blue could try to shoot something, but I don't see why he would.
No,
not with the battle rifle.
All right. Well, I will gain 4 threat. We'll go to round 2. Mechanical phase. You guys have survived 1 mechanical phase. There are no areas on the map blazed. So
I'm so
yes,
I'm so sorry. How many action points does it take to actually give the movement to the warthog?
I believe I said 2.
Okay.
Let me double check.
I apologize.
No, I'll double check. Drive action on their turn 2 AP to gain the warthog's movement value.
So blue technically still had 2 actions because it only took him 1 action to get next to the warthog and then 1 action to enter.
No, the interact plus 1 AP.
Oh, I forgot about the plus 1 AP. So it takes 2 actions.
Yeah, so he had 1 action point remaining, and there's nothing he can
and
do.
green had none. Okay, got it. We're good.
Mechanical phase, there is nothing lased, so no naval gunfire on this round. All right, preparation phase of round 2. There are indeed reinforcements, but they're nothing you have ever seen.
Oh no.
Great.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. This is what I get for putting this on the GM layer. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no.
Blood.
Wait.
Boy, I tell you what, as a kid playing Halo, the flood was always the most creepy thing.
Well, they're supposed to be.
Yeah, they were creepy back then.
They're creepy back then. They're honestly creepy now.
All right.
Oh, dang. There's a limit to the number of lances.
I did cheat on this one. I have to admit. I did think you'd have at least one of the lances fully dead at the end of round 1. But oh well. Here we are.
Oh, well. Okay, I just want to throw my plan out to you really quick to see what you guys think. I strain. I get here. I put a shotgun in his face. He dies for sure.
Yep.
And then I still have two more movement. With the 2 movement I would get from the exhaust and the 2 remaining movement, I would literally be also in the face of a red orange, and then I would be able from there to take a 3rd shot at red green. I would do that with the battle rifle, and it would be a 36 for a crit.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good plan.
Pretty good plan. My plan.
What did you propose? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So my plan was to activate, run up to like here. Like it's just basically I'd be able to run up to here, drop a grenade right here because thanks to EOD, I would take no damage from the frag going off. It would auto kill this grunt, make this grunt very unhappy, and then honestly I could chuck another grenade and kill this grunt and then kill this one with a splash. Like it's
So in the end, effectively same outcome, but you're closer to the scorpion.
But I'm closer to the closer to the scorpion. and I can take out the entirety of red lance. Whereas I believe your plan would take out all of
blue
blue
and
lance.
then two.
and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
two of red.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Let's do that.
And the remaining member of Red Lance would be the Needler, which has caused more damage than
No,
the
I was
entirety
going
of-
to
No,
attack.
he was going to
I
target the
apologize.
needler.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the battle rifle. But no, taking out an entire lance does make sense. I'm game with that.
You okay with that, Jevin?
You guys are making this easy on me.
Awesome. So
Yeah,
Jevin's
let's go that route.
Jevin's just gonna get in the passenger seat of the Hog with a sniper and be like, all right.
I was
I
going to
mean,
ask if
that's
I
not
could
the
do
worst.
action.
That's not the worst idea. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead burn 2 stamina, which gives me 4 movement. 1, 2,
And you're going straight to yeah, okay,
Yep.
yeah.
So that I can drop 1 grenade here,
Bye red lance.
I'll just go ahead and do that.
and then I'll drop another grenade here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And oh, I'm so glad I took EOD.
Make sure to use your radio for Pathfinder, because then that puts him in interactable range.
Oh, you're
The
talking
start
to
of
Devin.
next-
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%
Yeah.
need to make sure we don't forget that this round.
Do I have
So,
to wait for my turn to do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's all 4 of my actions. Is 2 actions to lob each grenade. So that's it.
All right. Well,
Feeling pretty good about it though.
Let
I
me
might
go help
not.
Catherine with the doggo really quick. She's about to go to bed, so I will be right back.
okay.
Right.
Well, I was going to attack him. But instead,
Will the grunt just jump up into the ravine?
no.
He
I'm gonna
hasn't
try
lost
the
his limit.
overcharge. I'm gonna try the overcharge on you.
You can do it. I believe in you, grunt.
18 plus 10, so it's I have a literally 7% chance to miss this.
Isn't that
Oh,
24?
I'm sorry, 24. So I have a
So-
13% chance to miss this. That's a
Roll the
43. That's a 43.
There we go. Hey. So I took how much damage again?
That should be overcharge is 18 damage, and you're
18
flinched.
Damage. I am definitely flinched because I'm down to 12. Yeah, that was over half my health, and it only needs to be what 33% for flinch.
Yes.
So on my next activation, I have to spend 1 action to get rid of flinch.
Yes.
So
you can take no actions.
how does
Luckily,
that work? How does that work with the free movement?
that's not, you're not taking an action there. So
Yeah.
I didn't say you can't move. I just said you can't take actions.
That's fair.
Essentially, what happened is you got flinched. You're like and just kept hobbling forward.
Right. Now, and once it does become relevant, I can enter the scorpion from any of the squares surrounding it,
Any
right?
adjacent
Like, I don't
square. Yes.
Okay.
Now you essentially it's not I didn't think about this thoroughly. I need to
Okay.
change it, Andrew.
Okay.
You do have to get inside that barrier.
Yeah, that's why I was asking, because I was like, it's dotted, which means it should be passable, right?
No, yeah,
Okay.
it's you do need. I did not. What I should have specified in that is that any. I might have specified it adjacent to the objective token. I think it's what I
Oh,
said.
objective token. Okay.
I think
That's
I
fine.
did specify it.
I don't know.
Yeah, a figure adjacent to the blue objective token may take the interact action plus 1 action point to occupy the scorpion or exit the scorpion.
Gotcha. So it takes 2 actions to enter. Got it.
Yeah. Interact plus 1, and you got to be inside of that barrier.
Right.
Because you have to be adjacent
Makes
to
sense. Makes sense. So
Um,
being within the barrier would provide some amount of cover, correct?
it. Yes, you get partial cover. You're essentially. So, if you're on
If
an
you're inside,
adjacent
you're on-
tile, you're
yeah.
automatically going to get it from this direction and this direction or whatever. But yeah, when
Right.
you're actually in it, yes, you're protected from fire and you gain partial. You have to,
Yeah.
the attacks against you have to be critical and you do get partial cover for it.
Have to be critical or melee. Gee, it's not like there's suddenly a bunch of enemies that are really good at melee attacks. Cough, flood, cough.
Listen, I gave you orbital bombardment, essentially.
Oh, I know. And now I know why.
Get to work. I don't know what to tell you. Get good, scrubs.
Fair enough. I get it.
But that is my activation. So if you guys are what do you want to do? Like, you don't have to wait for Josh. You have.
Oh, right. Well, I already activated. Here's a good question. Jevin, did you want to get in the Warthog with our
I was
Marines?
actually going to see if I could get in the Warthog as my next action. And then I will just use my DMR, I guess.
I mean, you can use the sniper. Oh, well, you'll have to reload the sniper.
Yeah, you'd have to. So
right, I've already used 2 shells. I only have 2 more magazines or 1 more magazine if I reload.
Well, so what it is, Jevin, is that when essentially it's the attack points, the number of attack points is equal to the capacity. When you take the reload action, you'll just automatically fill up your capacity's worth of attack points. So you have 10 in reserve right now. When you take the reload, you'll take 2 attack points from your reserves and put them in your capacity. So you'd have 2 more shots, and then you'd still have 8 attack points in reserves.
Oh, okay.
So essentially your reserves are the total number of attacks that you can make, but your capacity is the number you can take before you have to reload from your reserves. Does that make sense?
This is going to take me a second.
Yeah,
yes, I think it does.
This was the most wonky thing trying to come up with this whole system was like, all right, how do I word reserves and capacity correctly?
Okay.
So when you reload, you'll put 2 more in your magazine.
Right.
And you'll subtract 2 from your reserves. Your maximum ammo.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on, but Google Sheets apparently decided to auto format that as a date field for some reason.
It do be like that sometimes.
What's happened?
I think
Google Sheets decided to be weird, and when whoever originally put in the sniper ammo as like 2 out of 2, it was like, oh, you must mean a date, so it put it as 2/2/2025.
Excellent.
And the DMR is doing the same thing. It's March 3rd, 2025.
Nice.
That's all.
No.
Sorry, you can't use the DMR until next month. I'm sorry. It's just
Not the expiration date.
Yeah. All right.
Gosh.
So, Jevin, if you want to go ahead and activate, you can. You don't even have to use movement. You can use strain to get into the Warthog if you wanted to.
Oh. Yeah, let's do that then.
Yeah, you can use a single stamina to get next to the Warthog, and then 2 actions to get in, and then your choice of reloading for 2 or trying to attack with the DMR. Your choice.
Yeah, I say I'm going to go ahead and strain to get into.
All right, we'll just put you in the ravine.
Perfect.
So you have 2 action points left. You're currently in the passenger side of the Warthog.
So I've got straight shot to.
Yeah.
So I will have to reload if I'm going to go for this person over here, right?
If you want to use the sniper, you can just swap.
Yeah.
You can just use your DMR, which is not completely inaccurate. You'd still have a 39. It'd only be a 39 from where the Warthog is.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to switch to the DMR. I'm going to go ahead and lay down fire.
Have you target marked him yet? You might as well.
I have not. And I should also. That is target mark, yeah.
Marked for death.
I solved it, Josh. All you have to do is put a space between the slash. But the numbers.
There's weird conditional formatting set up somehow.
Yeah, I have no clue why, but if you just put a space before the slash, after the slash, it removes that formatting. So.
You might swap dice, Jevin. That thing tends to hate you, apparently.
That's a bad one.
All right.
What did you roll?
A 0 on the percentile.
Oh.
All right. Well, that's one attack out of the DMR. So be sure to take one out of your current magazine, your current capacity. I don't know how I marked it in Google Sheets. All right, that's his turn. My turn now. And I'm going to activate the flood. Josh hasn't.
I will be right back.
Okay. I'm going to activate Green Lance first. Why? All right, so, excuse me.
Oh, crud! You forgot to use Pathfinder. Oh well. That's not the end.
I mean, you could retcon it. I haven't even activated it yet. Just go ahead and retcon it. He had to step away.
Cool.
So, go.
Boom.
And we talked about it pretty
1, 2.
profusely.
Yeah,
so.
you guys.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
What are you laughing at?
I like the idea that you're walking up to him, loading that shotgun, just like, hold on, I'm coming.
It's already fully loaded.
But it's so much more fun.
Dude, it's a cooler thought, though, isn't it? Walking up, and the grunt's just cowering, and you're like, All right. Let's see, the infection form. Where's the movement? There you go. 4, 4, 4, 5. Okay. Infection form is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and they do have mobile, just so everyone knows.
So they can, yep.
'Cause
They're very good at crawling over things.
Yeah, they're creepy mother lovers. Okay. This is the human, if I'm not mistaken. The weirdly enough, the quality of photos online for the flood not very high. I don't know why. Out of all things, that was the one that, like, people were like, oh, it's fine. Green is the human. The human combat form will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is not. I can still shoot. I might as well. Right, green. Energy sword, plasma rifle, BR. Okay, let's try for the BR.
Energy sword.
Yeah. The elite's coming at you hard, bud.
Ah, crap.
The BR.
So specific on saying, uncontested melee attack.
Yes.
There were swords in this match.
Swords are involved. The BR is going to take an attack against you. I won't even try with the with the plasma rifle, but the BR should have a goal of 60. Hits every 5. That is an 11. So,
no.
I guess, loss of motor function a little bit there.
Just a little bit.
All right, well, that'll be my turn. Green Orange has 2 current attack points left before it needs to be reloaded. All right, that is my activation. Go ahead, Josh. Or the Marines, if you guys want to get the Hog involved. Haagen-Dazs.
I think we'll probably leave the Marines for last, personally.
Let them run over that grunt. That's what you should do.
Do you have rules for running over it? Oh,
yeah.
You probably do.
I told them to you. I was very clear about that.
It pushes it.
Okay, so basically,
I don't have the rules written down where I can see them, so I forget them very easily.
It's so for every movement you take during the round since you last rotated during the round, you do 5 damage for every tile that you pass over before hitting them and then driving through them.
Oh gosh!
So basically, I only need a 16 to kill this guy.
Huh? Who?
I only need a 16 to kill this guy, right?
Who?
The
grunt that's.
Why would you ever need a 16? Oh wait, what are you using?
Shotgun. It'd still be 9, and they have 12 health.
Oh, you're saying okay? Gotcha.
Well, I mean, it's 1 tile away from you.
Right. So 6
Yep.
Plus one more hit of 10, 16.
16. Well, and then he's target marked, so really only 6.
Oh, okay. I forgot. That was target mark. Yeah, I forgot about it. I wasn't present for the target mark.
Yeah, he's target marked.
Wait, so a 6 would automatically count as? Oh no, if he rolls the 6, then it would even if you roll the 6, you get the plus 10.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. 84.
He did.
All right.
I love how absolutely unnecessary that was. Oh, it's amazing. Well, you killed somebody. You get to do things.
He got one shot off before. He did damage. He did the most amount of damage of any Covenant figure on the map so far, so there's that.
That's my 2 movement. We've already done the Pathfinder from last time. I could strain. I'm still too far away for comfort. Just to hit him. Tickle action. I think I'm just going to spend my remaining 2 movement action points to get behind this red cover.
Okay.
What do you think, L2?
Hang on. Which cover are you trying to get behind?
I would
one
get
in the
right
center.
here.
So that's not terrible, but at the same time, remember that the guys over here, some of them have guns. You would be completely exposed.
Don't worry about that. That's fine. I'm sure about it. Oh yeah, you're fine. 11 tiles. No one's ever been hit 11 tiles away.
I think it would be better for you to hide behind, like, get back behind here, or possibly even back over here. I mean, I don't think you can get quite that
That's
far.
perfect shotgun range.
The idea is to survive, right? We've survived 1 out of 7 rounds.
Ish.
Yeah.
Wait, did I just hear that right?
There are no bonus points for kills.
Yeah, I always heard cowardice is the better part of valor, right? That's the saying.
Okay, so in that case, then I'll just spend 4 movement points back here.
I appreciate how you did try to egg him on. You tried.
And then
I think he could solo that whole
What
crew
What about
over
crossing
there.
the bridge?
I probably could breach load the shotgun, so I'm back to full.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. That is.
He has
how it
decided
works.
that he is holding the bridge.
Well, the actual story is I wasn't walking up to the grunt reloading. I was walking away.
Yeah.
That's
Boom.
All right. So that's your activation. You're done.
Ish.
Okay. I will go ahead and activate the purple. Why not? All right. So they got a plasma rifle, a carbine, and a needler. Let's see what we can do here. Green is the human with the needler. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Needler attack!
Have fun, Josh.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
shoot.
no, I went the direction you suggested, Andrew. So if
I was saying
die
to get
here,
behind. I was saying to get
I
behind.
guess I should have strained, supposedly. You know, strained.
36.
I had specifically said to get behind where they can't target you.
Well, it's a 36 and I got a 32. So you're fine.
Yeah.
I'm just breakdancing on the needles. Just
Freaking
No.
heck.
what's the professor's name off of Fairly Godparents?
No
Fairly
idea.
Godparents?
I don't know. I'm
You know how
sorry.
There we
Lars
go.
passes out.
I
Like,
am familiar with the show, but I've never actually seen it.
All right,
However, you
let's-
mentioned breakdancing. In my headcanon, you're doing that ray gun thing from the Olympics. You know, whatever the heck that was.
yeah,
God, that was terrible, wasn't it?
It was Australia, wasn't it? Or
Yeah,
was it
this
New
Australian
Zealand? It was
break.
Australia.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try and carbine you now because I'm vengeful. So 40 plus 5 for the attack roll. That's a 58 plus 5. That's a 63. So 40, 50, 60. 3 hits of the carbine.
Ow.
Ow. The carbine. Where do I have this thing? There it is. 5 damage per hit. So 15 damage from the carbine, and you are flinched. And then that's his turn. Then we'll get these out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But these really shouldn't block line of sight, so I'm gonna shoot over them. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean,
you
over
I
the
didn't
shoulder.
specify.
You can draw a clear line of sight anyways.
Oh yeah, you're right. I can. Doesn't matter anyway.
You don't even need to justify your sudden rules change. It's fine.
Let's be honest though, that shouldn't be a thing. Okay. I was doing this at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I forgot to specify the popcorn flood didn't actually block line of sight. I'm sorry.
I mean, I remember at one point we were dealing with like enemy sizes.
Yeah, they were always
because of
supposed to
the
be
grunts.
tiny. They were always.
then-
These were the only enemies in the entire game that were tiny.
Yeah.
Josh just left, and now okay, never mind. We're fine. It just moved his. It doesn't matter. It's fine. All right. So 9 times 5, 45. That's a 3. A total of 3. So he's fine. All right. That's my activation. Marine. I have one more unit, but the Marines are up.
Yep. All right. So the Marines activate. Our driver will go ahead and spend 2 actions to give the Warthog some movement. How much movement does it get again?
10.
10 movement.
Oh wow.
All right. So
Remember though,
we're just
rotation matters when driving.
Right.
Yeah. Rotation's
said-
one like action each. Right?
One movement, yes.
Yeah.
So
And then every other rotation during the round is 2.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Question: does the gunner have to worry about? Can he shoot over?
Yes. I didn't specify, but he's 6 feet off the ground. He should be able
I mean
to.
that would make sense.
Yeah.
That would make sense. All right. Cool. So, driver. I don't know. Can driver get the line? Oh, he can. It technically goes through Josh's space, so I don't think driver can
No.
shoot. Yeah.
I'm still breakdancing.
You're still breakdancing.
This ain't Helldivers.
Okay, here's the thought though. Our gunner, 2 actions.
Could suppress.
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking. Is that he may go ahead and suppress, but before he does try to suppress, gunner is going to go ahead and try and take out this flood unit, I guess.
Okay.
Or hang on, I guess. Would it be from any point on the hog? Like, how does this
I would
center point on the hog?
I would argue that the drivers, I didn't specify, and I apologize, I didn't specify. Let's say that the gunner, or the driver and the passenger are the center points of the hog, because the engine block is in front of you, and the gunner is
Okay.
the back.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, so that's 9 with GPMG. So 9 times 4. That's what, 36?
9 times 4, yes, 36.
36. All right, but 8 damage per successful hit, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
because it's a light anti-armor, light anti-air weapon.
Cool, 61. That's a lot of hits. I
What
don't
was
know
it,
how much
30
health these things have.
36. Well, they have.
36.
Well, this is the human one, right? So 36. He needs to hit 3. So
So
36, 46, 56.
46, 56. Yeah. Hey, look, you got 3.
We got 3. All right.
Then, with his other 2 actions, he is going to suppress. And we're going to go for... Hang on, let me see if I can't draw. Kind of draw. Oh, gosh, that's not what I wanted. Stop that.
Control Z.
Control
Z.
Bad. Gosh. Forgot I have to actually... come on, where's the... rectangle. There we go. There we go. Boop.
All
I'm just going to go ahead, suppress to there.
All right.
Closest space, that's 11, so that's...
Well, that one you draw through a black on that one. You got.
You're right.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Wait, hang on, so...
You can't suppress any of those squares.
How tall is this black?
The black's going to block line of sight, the entirety of the line of sight.
Oh, crap. Okay. All right. Shoot. Hold on. Well,
dang. Hot dang, Lieutenant.
Right. You know what? Blue's not going to worry about suppressing. Blue's going to go ahead and give this Warthog some more movement points.
Yeah.
Bump, bump. There we go. Now we got it. Now we got perfect line of sight. There. So that's 40 for 1 successful, but now they don't have special abilities like I do, so they won't be, it's no automatic shocks or anything.
No, and also, if you check the enemy tab, infection for combat forms are immune to shock.
Oh, are they? Oh,
yeah.
Shoot.
They're immune to the shock and the bleed condition. Oh wait, I did say that.
I don't see any flood on the enemy tab.
I updated it last night. Are you sure? No, go. They're further down.
Oh, they're further. Okay, they're past. Okay.
They're past the covenant abilities.
Gotcha. Okay, infection form.
It should be under zombie. Zombie. This figure is immune to the bleed, flinch, and shock conditions.
Oh my gosh. Fun. Well, at least they can still be suppressed.
The flood are scary.
Flood are scary. I mean, it makes sense, right? Because they don't feel pain, I guess.
Correct.
Yeah.
There's some scary stuff out there about the flood. Like they're terrifying.
That's okay, because that was a 90.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure I got maximum. Yeah, right? Because the GPMG can get up to 5?
5,
right?
So it was 40, 40, 50,
Yeah.
60, 70, 80. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So suppression 5 on the flood?
On those 2. Yep. Plus difficult terrain, which will only matter for the one in the back, but...
Yeah.
It's something. And... That's it. that's it for the Marines.
All right. Well, I mean, you got more movement.
Oh.
I didn't specify. It's technically the end of the Marine. Well,
It's the end of the gunners, but I guess the driver could still
how
does this work?
I didn't
It was
think
a rolling
this
shot.
through.
This is a weird. Yeah, this is a weird interaction.
I didn't think this through. I did not specify that it would end the driver's turn. I am going to say that the driver cannot move any further. That does not mean that the driver ends his turn, but it does mean that the hog cannot move any further.
Right. That said, the driver did take all 4 of his actions.
He had to. So had he not, he could still
Right.
take actions. Jevin could
Correct.
still take actions.
Right,
But
Jevin
the
can still
hog
take actions.
cannot move anymore for the rest of this
Gotcha.
round. That's what we'll say.
That
Okay.
makes perfect sense.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Which I guess that's the end of the round. Well, I have one more activation. All right, very good.
Yeah, one more activation, and did Jevin act? Yeah, no, Jevin activated. Yeah.
Yes, because he gave you guys Pathfinder to.
Yeah, he did.
All right,
That's right.
orange. What weapons do I have on orange? I have a carbine, a brute plasma rifle, and an SMG. So I got to get in close with these guys. Let's get in close with these guys. Oh, I'm on the GM layer. Tokens! 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just get him out of the way. Carbine will go next. Because that's the carbine, right? No, the brute has the carbine. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. Carbine. He'll try and carbine someone. Oh, he's really far, but he's going to try anyway. He'll try and shoot you. That's a 100, but he gets a +5 on the attack roll, so he's got a 6% chance here. That's an 87. Came really close, but he is going to miss. So, orange, blue. I'm an idiot. Wait, no, am I orange? Well, sorry, guys. That's not even the right.
Who are you targeting?
You.
Oh.
I grabbed the wrong figure. I did the right calculation, but I grabbed the wrong figure. There we go. All right, now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're not going to do anything because they've got SMGs, so they are drastically out. They are out of range for you guys, I think. Yep. All right. Very good. All right, that's that activation. That is everyone, yes?
I
believe so.
Think so.
All right. Yeah. Next round. Mechanical phase. Nothing lays, so nothing there. Threat gain, so I'm up to 8. We are on current round 3. Completed 2. 6 more. 6 more mechanical phases. And the flood is upon you. All right.
Great.
Your goal.
Cool. All right. Double checking with the Scorpion.
Yes.
When we call down the support fire, that happens during the mechanical phase?
That happens during the mechanical phase. You target it during your activation.
Right, and then on the mechanical phase it comes down.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So it makes the most sense when we get a chance to target lances that have already activated and moved, else they could just move out of the way.
Yeah, or you put it in a way that they would theoretically move through.
Right. Okay. So, well, Josh and I are both flinched.
Yes.
It's not fun.
Now, you can theoretically get in there. You may not be able to target, but you can at least get in there.
Right, but I'm wondering if it wouldn't be more effective to have someone activate who can actually eliminate some figures on the board.
Why? I don't understand.
You don't understand? Why would I want to remove your things?
Yeah, I don't get this. Oh, I'm sorry. Also, preparation phase. I apologize.
Oh no. More flood?
Well, it's just a reinforcement. There we go.
Of course, it's reinforcements.
The one that we killed.
The one that you killed got reinforced.
No.
They just keep coming.
They just keep coming.
It's
all right.
The flood.
Woo. Well.
So,
all right.
Thinking through my next move. I mean, I'm a passenger in the Warthog.
Right.
I can shoot through from the passenger side because we said the other Marine's the gunner, right?
Yes.
Correct.
I mean, the driver can shoot too if he doesn't want to move, but.
Right.
So it's 3 times 10 if I go after this purple orange, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if I do DMR, I have 3. Oh, I've only got 2 left in the DMR. Do I want to try and take out the people on the bridge first, or do we need to worry about the ones coming from the far end and try and reload my sniper rifle and lay fire there?
Oh gosh.
Because I mean, we've got imminent danger right now. Both of you guys flinched.
I know.
Or do we start planning ahead for what's really like coming anyway? So I think the difficulty for what's on the bridge is pretty reasonable for the DMR. It's only ×3 difficulty. Each of these are, the furthest is 12 spaces away, so I have to roll above a 36, a 30, and a 27 for any one of them on the bridge.
The thing is, the infection form would just need 1 hit because I think it has 6 health, so the DMR would pop it.
Okay.
The other two though, what exactly are these, Jacob? Because I cannot tell what kind of these are.
The red is an elite, and the blue is a brute.
Oh gosh, cool.
54 health.
Yeah, the brute has 54 health, so you're not downing anything, even with maximum number of hits. Like, you could literally crit it with a sniper rifle and it still would keep coming. So that's fun.
What's the range on grenades? Grenades are like close range, right?
Grenades only do 16 at maximum damage, and that's Trust me, you don't want to be chucking you don't want to be chucking a grenade from where you are. That's. Oh gosh. Okay. Ew. This is not good. Well, at least. Crushing melee do?
What's it cost me to at least reload my sniper rifle right now?
2 action points.
2 action points.
So
guys, I'm gonna call an audible real quick with the health of the brutes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna revert it back to 36. I increased it to 54 when we said we were gonna give them an extra 50%.
Yeah.
I think though,
with 3 of them on the field.
Well, because what's the sniper or what's the shotgun? 27 maximum unless you crit, which would be 54. I think that's what I was going with the decision to go bring them all the way up to 54. Let's revert them back down to 36 just for the sake of fairness. Because they also have the
2 armor.
Yeah, they have 2 armor, so 36. They also have the portly, which will increase the difficulty of critical hits. So, yeah, let's just call it 36 for the sake of tonight at the very least. We'll see how that goes, and we'll
fair enough.
And we'll revert. I can make adjustments if I need to later on. All right, gosh darn.
Gotcha.
Continue.
So critical hits against the infected brutes would be double the range plus 10. Right?
Correct.
Okay.
It'd be 50 just for the closest one then. On a crit.
Well, it'd be 30 times 2, which would be 60, plus 10, which would be 70.
Okay. Did that
30
math wrong.
times 2. Wait.
If he went for a crit.
Right.
Is 10...
Isn't this the brute?
Oh, for the sniper or for the DMR? I'm sorry. I thought we were still talking about the DMR.
I thought we were talking about like him loading up and then possibly using a sniper to just down.
Oh, I apologize. In which case it would be 20 times 2, which would be 40, plus 10, which would be 50.
Yeah.
Running up and doing it with the sniper is not a bad idea. That's going to effectively just do it.
So, do we want to let him do that?
I put sniper pretty close up on some targets, but
you okay with that, Josh? Letting him activate to, yeah. Now you can also target market to help mitigate that. Like, it'll still require the 50, but you would also get the extra plus 10, so you'd only have to roll 40 to get the critical.
How many of those do I get?
You get 1 per activation. And if you fail to kill it for some reason, if you fail,
not been rolling well.
Right, but if you fail, the target mark remains until the end of the round. So, Josh would have a better chance to hit if he were to go up and try to shotgun it, that kind of thing. So
this is like round table benefits. I was thinking like individual. Okay.
Yeah, no, it specifically says, mark 1 enemy figure within line of sight. All attacks that target against the target by friendly figures, which you count as 1. Yeah, exactly. So
that's awesome. Okay.
All right, so what are we doing?
So we're going to reload the sniper rifle.
All right, so that's 2 AP.
And then he's taken, I think, a critical shot against the brute in the hopes he's going to target mark it, and then take a critical shot against the brute in the hopes of taking it down.
Yep.
Okay. With the sniper, so 40 plus 10, but you have the target mark, so just a 40.
So you have to, just got to hit a 40. You can do it. I believe in you, Jevin.
You have a 61% chance of success here.
A 30.
Nah,
roll the
30 on the, like. Okay, first of all.
1.
Okay. Well, use focus. Use focus.
Use focus. So I don't know.
We haven't described it to him yet. So.
Yeah, you can spend up to 2 focus. Each focus you spend increases your accuracy by 5. So you can spend both focus to make that 31 into a 41, which since you also get the additional plus 10,
51.
means 51.
Yeah.
You hit.
Let's do that. Yeah.
This is the time to spend focus.
Yep. Let's do that.
All right. Oop, I mapped layered him. Wrong layer. GM layer.
Wrong layer? I don't even have that layer.
What on earth?
Uh-oh.
There we go. All right.
Both the flood. Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't really match with the infection form, but the flood in the back, he's now prone because the bridge just shifted between his.
Yeah. Sure he is, Joe.
Little earthquake action.
All right.
All right. Now, that's right. I forgot. So the difficult terrain is gone, but that elite in the back is still suffering from plus
Suppression.
5
Yes.
suppression. So that's something. And Jevin, whenever you activate next, you still have 1 round in the chamber for your sniper rifle.
All right.
Correct. Yeah, I'm going to pick that now.
All right, my turn. Yes.
Yes.
All right.
That was Jevin's whole activation.
Well, unless you want to Pathfinder. Well, no one's within 8 tiles.
Yeah,
so.
sadly. Yeah, I checked. I was like, I'm just out.
All right. Well, let's do this first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hello.
Oh.
He be activating purple.
Yeah. Which the red has a carbine, I think. Purple red is my. Oh no. He's my plasma rifle. Apologies. I might have swapped that. I might have swapped the brute and the elite.
Which means I took 15 damage for no reason.
Well, I mean, the brute would have done it, and he would have been closer. You don't
know how the dice would fall.
Also, plasma rifle does the same damage as a Covenant carbine. So
yeah, it's just for So all right, plasma buddies up close and personal. 2 away from you. 10 total.
Plus 50.
Plus 50.
Plus 50. Thank you. Yes.
Because of the suppression.
Yeah.
That's important.
He got a 13. So
that suppression mattered.
Mattered a lot. All right, fine. I'll do it myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No!
Actually, I don't even need to. He was right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna spend threat. Oh wait, no, this is a tier 2 ability. Shit. Fine. I will spend the extra movement. And he will take the attack action, the melee attack action. Which means you are now grappled. You have the grappled condition now, just so you know. I will mark that. Let's see, what's that? I'm going to do this one as the grappled condition.
So gains grappled automatically, but he still has to do the contested check.
Yeah, the contested will determine damage.
Gotcha.
So for the, just like how like suppression automatically creates an area. Athletics of 50. So trying to get under. He scored a 50, so he had 1 success. Josh, against your athletics.
And I'm trying to get below 40, correct, based on my athletic score.
Yeah, I don't know what your athletic score is, but yes.
I got 20.
His athletics is a 40.
His athletics is 40. Well, 40, 30, 20. So you succeeded.
However, this thing does not take damage on failed melee attacks, as if I'm reading that correctly.
Yes. It should be. I will double check, but it's the...
Yeah, Grasp can take the melee action as many times as desired and does not
take damage from failed melee attacks. Yes. You have to succeed on your own. Well, he's going to try again, because he's got 2 more action points. Well, 1 more action point now. So he'll take the melee attack action against you. That is an 88, so he just automatically fails. No successes.
Cool.
All right, that is purple. Oh wait, I forget. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 3, 4, 5. Might as well take a shot at the driver here with a needler.
I think I'm condition loopholed.
Well, you said, so you're going to try a critical attack then?
I have no choice. It has to be a critical attack. 8.
Right.
What is my guy got here? The green should be a purple green should be a needler, I think. It is. All right, so 8 times 6 is 50. I can't.
I was about to say, critical is over 100?
Yeah, it doesn't have the range.
Is this spot hint? Out of curiosity, I'm asking this because I'm coming across it. I'm flinched. You can take no other actions but the remove condition action. I'm grappled. You can take no other actions but melee
attack action. I'm not stun locking you like that.
Okay. I was just say like.
No, I'm not stun locking you like it. Let's say the flinch has to be taken care of first, and then you.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
Do the melee.
All right, that's my activation. Go ahead.
I say we let Josh at least attempt to.
I will state, someone can shoot that thing off of him.
Oh, and just immediately
free him up. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't hate that.
You gonna do the ODSTs?
I'm thinking, yeah. Let's do the ODSTs.
The Marines.
The Marines. We're the ODSTs. That's us.
Right. We can have the driver take a shot at.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah.
Roll for
the driver's got battle rifle, right?
Yes, you've got
close.
the SMG on the gunner.
Yeah, so...
That's close, though.
Yeah, well... So battle rifle's a precision of... Sorry, an accuracy of 3. Oh, yeah.
So it's 30 at that distance.
Yeah.
Because the modification.
Modification? What? Huh? What modification?
When you're with 5 tiles or less.
I'm seeing that now. I'm seeing it. Yeah. Whoops. So still 30's not bad.
4 tiles or less, excuse me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, 30's not bad.
And
it should
battle rifle
die.
does 4. Well, it does 4 damage, so it has to get 2 successful hits.
But it's a BR, so it's every 5.
Tactical.
It's a tactical weapon.
Oh.
So,
right. So yeah, a 35.
Yeah.
That's not bad. Yeah. Let's
go for it.
Let's try it. All right.
Because if I could just shotgun this guy and the other guy in the face, that'd be better.
Yeah,
that'll free up.
So yeah, I'll go ahead and. So battle rifle roll. Got to get at least a 35. That is a 68.
All right.
Let's go.
You are free of the grappled condition, Josh.
Yep.
And this goes away.
I know. So you want to shotgun the guy here, which I totally understand, and I think we should let you. That said, driver still has 2 more action points.
Shoot whoever you need to.
But say, Gunner, I think, should go ahead and take some shots at the upcoming. This is another human coming up, right?
Yes, correct.
Who should have 18 health?
Yes.
Okay. So 8, 60. So 3. Got to have 3 hits with the GPMG.
Gotta have 3.
Which, that's not bad. That's
36. Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty decent. Well, plus with 1 attack action, let's see how much damage he does.
Oh, I also activated Pathfinder.
It didn't matter because they were within.
It didn't matter.
Tiles.
Yeah, we were way too close. Yeah.
Dang it.
Yeah. We checked. So that is 42, which is what, 1 hit?
1 hit.
I think. Yeah, 1 hit.
So 8 damage though.
Yeah,
If it's up
he
to
has
me.
he has a second. He still has 2 more actions.
I say
Do we
shoot
wanna-
again.
Say shoot again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it again. All right. Different set of dice though. Roll higher.
We go again.
73.
Okay.
Worth it.
Bum, 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 bum. And now, the driver still has 2 actions. He's he's going to give the warthog 10. It's 10 movement.
Advancing.
Can he? Well, I have a question. Can he drive in reverse?
Yeah.
Cool.
It is supposed to be slower though. We'll just say if you go in reverse, every other tile is an extra movement.
So
I
it'd be
didn't-
like
I didn't
One,
specify that,
three.
but yeah.
I
It's
mean,
5 spaces instead of 10 if you wanted to go the full distance.
is that how it'd work out?
1, 3, 4, 4,
4,
6,
7,
7, 9, 10.
Oh.
So you
10.
get 7 tiles. I
But
didn't
for-
specify that, but I think that makes sense. Vehicles tend to go.
That makes sense. But I think having them back up wouldn't be the worst idea.
Are you thinking like creating a
Sure.
barricade for us to get behind the vehicles at a later place?
Potentially. Also, this leaves you for your next activation. This leaves you plenty of space for your Pathfinder shenanigans and makes you safer from a sniper vantage point to do
Yeah.
things.
I like it.
In the future, like especially if once we get Josh out of this danger zone here, if the flood continue to come from this area over the bridge, we can have them creating a nice little. You can't see that if I do that. We could attempt in the future to like kind of just suppress this field where it's like they have to go through, or actually, more like here, either they have to willingly walk around the suppression area or force an area that they have to go through that would slow them down and hopefully cause them to be worse at their ranged attacks. So that's just my thinking.
Okay.
All right. Green Lance is activating.
Yep.
Orange is going to shoot you with the BR
Yep.
from 3.
Yep.
And you know what?
Is he gonna go for the crit?
I'm going to go for the crit with it. Why not? 60
Cool.
turns it to 60.
Yep. Turns it to 60.
That's 32.
Got greedy.
Okay.
I live.
Whatever. All right. The brute has a plasma rifle. Can he even do anything from this distance? Not really. 16 times
Especially
5.
since I have cover.
Yeah, 16 times 5 is 80. You'd have. You might as well try. Might as well try for it. 80.
Want to go for the crit?
Yeah. 16 times. Well, plasma weapons don't even benefit from that. So no. 16 times 5 would be 80 plus 10 is 90. So I have an 11% chance to do a hit. I did 88. That's really close.
Really close. I'm
Only
so
at
glad I
focus
got
points.
right next. I'm so glad I got right next to the scorpion.
All right, that's green. That's green, Lance. You're all up.
Whew. All right.
I suppose.
Yeah, Josh, I say you go.
All right. Remove condition. 3 action points left. Take a step forward using 1 action point with 3 movement. Bang. Shotgun in phase. Take shotgun shot with the crit. How much health does he have left?
Well, he has not been touched, and he has a shield.
Take shotgun shot with crit.
All right, go for it.
65. It crits and hits all.
So yeah, that's an eviscerated.
Yeah.
And 3 action points.
Because it'd be
Go back and then
9,
around.
7. Yeah. All right.
And I technically have 1 action point
One
left
action
with
remaining.
pitch load.
There you go.
There we go.
So I still have max ammo.
Yep. All right. Very good. Anything else? That's it, right?
That be it.
Okay, Orange Lance will now go. The Lance of the Orange, the Dutch Lance, as some may refer to it.
The Dutch Lance.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blue is a brute. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. Why not? I don't think any of them have anything worth shooting with. That's technically... you know what? They got SMGs. Yeah, that's worth attempting. The orange... The Dutch Lance. The Elite has a carbine. Brute Plasma Rifle, SMG. Alright, so the SMG will try and shoot you. 5 times 15 is 75. That's a 5, so that'll miss. Orange, green, 4. The Brute is going to have an even worse attempt. A Brute Plasma Rifle, so 6 times 15 is 90. But it hits like a truck, but it only gets 64. And then 18 times 4 would be 72, plus a 5 on the attack roll for the carbine. That is only a 54 total, though, so miss. All right. Man. Not rolling very high tonight. Where are my fuel rods?
Ooh.
All right, that's my activation. Y'all are up. I'm out. I'm burned through mine.
I was about to say, I haven't activated yet.
I don't think so.
I think I'm the last one to activate, aren't I?
Correct. You're flinched as well, though, remember.
Our gunner didn't
That's correct.
activate?
No,
Yeah, he did.
Our Marines both activated at the same time. So the driver and gunners both, they did.
They're Lance. Like my units, they activate at the same time whenever I
Okay,
activate.
that makes sense.
So
They're
obviously,
NPCs.
spend one action to get rid of flinch.
Yes.
So I have 3 actions remaining. Trying to remember what. Normally interact is only a 1, but doing anything with the scorpion costs 1 extra. Which is annoying.
2 stamina will get you over there, though.
2 stamina will get me over there. That is correct, sir. That said, honestly,
There's no reason to.
there's no reason to. I'd rather just let's save the stamina and just use movement.
Yeah.
Might as well. So movement, get 4 movement. It should be 2 to get here because it's
Yes.
cost extra. Yeah.
Yeah.
2 to get here, and then I guess I just go inside.
By all means, go ahead and put yourself on the objective token to indicate that you are...
Right. And it is 2 actions, because interact +1
Yes.
to do
Yeah,
the
I mean, your
targeting
action
thing,
points are done. You took the movement action.
Right, I'm just remembering since I'm in
Yes.
here.
Yes.
And that's an option, okay.
That's
Cool.
brutal.
The shield guy's coming. All right. Or the shield. The sword man is coming.
Which one has a sword?
The red one. The elite. I don't have to tell you. No, I'm just kidding.
I thought you said that we could always ask.
Yeah, you can. All right, that's it. Mechanical phase, nothing lased. End of round 3. Moving on to round 4. I now have 12 threat to spend. All my activations, my exhaustions refresh. Preparation phase, reinforce. Go to the GM layer.
I knew that was coming. It is a swarm.
Yup.
Token layer. Tokens. All right, let's see. Here, and here. All right. That's it for the preparation phase. Why is this on? Okay, hold on. There we go. All right. I don't know why the bridge was on the token layer. Why is this on the token layer?
What is going on?
Map layer. All right. I think we're fine.
I can't see the scorpion anymore. Like, there's something weird.
What the?
Is that just
It wasn't just
being weird? Okay, yeah. Like, what the crap is going on?
There we go.
Hey.
Too many token layers.
I don't know why that happened. Oh, okay. Anyway, all right. All right. That's the end of the preparation phase. You guys have the first activation.
All right. So
and they do be coming.
They do be coming. Human form flood have 5 movement, but all the others have 4. Correct?
Correct.
At least that are currently on the field. I've noticed that there's at least one in the enemy tab. That
yeah, there's
has
no
6,
pure form. There's no pure
stalker.
forms on the. Yeah, there's no pure forms on the map.
All right. Okay. So.
Yet.
Guys, I apologize if you'll give me a little time to think.
Nope. Activate. I'm just kidding. You're fine.
Should I talk through what I'm thinking my action should be?
While he's thinking, you can talk it over with Josh.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking I gotta activate target mark, give us all some +10. And then I think I should shoot the sniper, reload, take another shot.
Well, you don't have the ability
You won't
to
be
do
able
that
to.
in the same round.
So again, shot would be 2, reload would be 2, and then additional shot. Yeah.
It takes 2. Yeah.
Only the Magnum requires 1 to reload.
And what were you going to target? One of the brutes?
I was thinking go for the sure shots and just start taking out the closest people to the scorpion.
I think it is actually a brute that's right next to him, isn't it?
Is it? I'm not
Oh, that's a
familiar with them
human.
yet.
That's a human.
Yeah, it's
Infection, brute, and elite. And the elite
So-
has a
Yeah.
sword.
Probably go.
My thinking is, so some of these guys are not going to, they can't get. Some of them are going to get awfully close. From what I can tell, the only one that can get within melee range is the human form, because even with the extra movement here, he can move up to 10. Since he gets 5 points per movement activation. So I wouldn't mind you taking out the human form. I'm technically safe from all the others at the moment. They can't get close enough, to my knowledge. These are new enemies, and I don't know all their abilities and
I mean, you do have access to all of their abilities. You can read them.
Well, right. But I'm unfamiliar. So let's
I
see
agree.
here. Infection can charge, but that's tier 2. What's leap? Leap is placed on a tile within its movement as long as the figure would not move through a black line and maintain. Okay, so it doesn't give them. No, I guess it could give them extra movement if it was spent. Okay. But their tier 2 abilities, how much do tier 2 abilities cost again?
Currently 11.
How much threat do you currently have?
12.
You have 12. So he could choose to charge or leap with. Well, he could. Yeah, he could get in range. He could do it with the elite. He could get here, and then leap, because I think it would ignore.
Yep.
It's because it just has to place. So yeah, he can absolutely. I'm more scared of the elite than I am the human. As much as I can't contest, the elite's the one with the energy sword, right?
Yeah.
The human does. Yeah, the human does not have an energy sword. I don't know how much damage he'd do. I don't remember how the rules for melee combat, but
it's an athletics check, so it's determined upon the success
right,
of
but
the athletics.
I don't know how much damage per success. So
for the regular melee, it's just 1, but you get flinched.
Oh, okay.
But you automatically get flinched if it's successful.
Gotcha. And since I can't contest, he would.
If he
long
gets
as he
any
didn't-
damage on you, you get flinched.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Okay.
Now the sword would do 5 damage per hit, per success. Wait, no, it might do more. Hold on. the
20. It says
energy
20.
sword 20. Excuse me, not 5. 20.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure it does more than that.
It's very mean.
No, it does have a capacity 18. You know,
It do be swinging.
It do be swinging. So yeah, definitely.
He could theoretically kill you in one hit.
That's exactly it.
He could theoretically wipe you from the field, retire you.
I am all for our sniper going high since I have one in the chamber. Target mark and try to take that elite out. Now, admittedly,
it's a tall order.
That is a tall order.
What if I go ahead and use focus?
Without critting, if you didn't crit, that is a 54.
Oh, shoot. You can't crit.
To crit would be a 108, and then with the target marked would give him a +10 on the attack roll.
Oh, gosh.
So you'd have a 3% chance of killing him. Yeah.
All right.
Which is, of course, the best kind of possible.
Never tell me the odds.
Alternatively, we let me activate.
And you GPMG the crap out of that thing.
That's exactly it.
Or alternatively, you get the F out of the scorpion and you run.
I just got in there.
That's your fault.
Assets.
Just got in there.
That's your fault.
I know. I don't remember the GPMG on the scorpion. It doesn't have the increased damage. That
it is a GPMG. It just doesn't have to be reloaded.
Right. Okay. So it's normal GPMG.
Yes.
So I assume I could draw it from any.
But
of the
you draw
forward
from you.
squares.
You draw
from me. Okay. Okay. So it'd be 12 times 4. So 48.
48, 58, 68, 78 would be your max. No, I'm 5. 88 would be your max.
Right. Which would be 25 damage. Not enough to kill. I could just use both my actions to try and GPMG it.
Yeah. Or at least get its shields down, and then the sniper, at least get it to a point where the sniper can finish it off, theoretically, with one shot without critting.
The thing is, though, if I don't take it out and you activate Green Lance, then there's a very good chance that it just kills me.
Yeah, that do be the threat.
Like, that's the...
That do be the risk. But what other choice do you have?
Can I still use... Wait, I have a choice.
Okay.
I have a choice.
You do have rockets.
Because I have a rocket launcher. I could rocket it in the face.
Yes, you could.
I don't hate this plan, guys. It's a 48. The rocket launcher has the same precision as the GPMG, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Or same accuracy. Yeah, it does. It's 48.
And also, because it's a launcher, if you miss within 10, you still do splash damage.
Which wouldn't be enough to kill it, but I might.
And drop the shields down to 4, which the sniper would be able to fit. Like the sniper would be able to kill it on a regular hit.
Yes. Yep. The sniper would be able to avenge me. Guys, I think rocket launch. I think we need to rocket launcher the elite with the beam sword.
Just do it. Quit talking about it. Do it.
Let's go.
Do it. You won't.
Yeah.
Let's give it a shot. It gives us a good chance. I mean,
I'm
worst case you miss and you're surrounded by the enemy.
Do it.
Do it. I'm doing it.
Strike
two down. 2 actions to pop up out of the scorpion with my rocket launcher.
Oh shit! Do it. You won't.
Oh my gosh.
You won't succeed.
Well, I wouldn't normally succeed because that's only a 44.
Focus.
But I can spend a focus, which I'm doing.
Focus on the moment.
That is 100% what I'm doing. Spending a focus, making it a 49, just enough.
Superman, go bye-bye.
Yes, he can now use leap with one of the other figures, but to my knowledge, the other figures weren't stated to have an energy source.
That's right.
So I'm feeling better now.
That one had the energy sword?
Yeah. Also, I forgot to drop weapons and grenades when they were doing this. Does anyone want...
Oh, I forgot.
Purple Lance is the only one who's been wiped out. That's the only one that would matter. I believe the Brute and the Elite were the last two to go. So there would be a plasma grenade out there if anyone wants to grab it, and I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong tab. And a carbine or a plasma rifle. Does anyone want the plasma rifle or the carbine? And does anyone want the plasma grenade?
If I were closer to where Purple died, I'd be interested in the plasma grenade to replenish the 2 grenades that I've.
Yeah, I guess really I'm asking Josh. Josh, are you interested in a carbine or a plasma grenade?
Do you want to risk crossing the bridge to pick up some stuff?
All right, then I'm not going to put it out there. Then don't worry about it. All right,
that is fair. All right, so that was 2 actions.
That was 2 actions. It do be that way.
So
you dropped that danger close. I
did.
No, I mean you lay danger close and you coil down the thunder.
No, I'm trying to figure out where exactly to place it. What would be the most effective spot to tell it to go?
Well, it can't be within 2 tiles.
It can't be within 2 of. Yeah, it can't be within 2 tiles of me. So.
And it's a 4x4.
It's a 4x4. So let me go ahead and draw a 4x4. We'll not use green since we've been using green for suppression. Won't use red, obviously, because that'll confuse it with cover. We'll do yellow. That's showing up nicely. All right. So,
I think that's a great spot. Just leave it right there.
No, shut up. All right, that's within 2 tiles. So let's see here. I'm assuming the flood act relatively.
I will tell you, they do not take actions to avoid. Like, they will run into that square because they don't know that.
I'd shift it down just one. Just shift it down just one.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Shift it down 1, and there.
Yeah, just like that.
Now, that does assume that they will run at you specifically, which they may not. But if they do come at you, they do not know that is there. I will not. It's not like a wraith where you can see the shot coming, right?
Right.
It's an artillery
It's
strike.
coming from orbit.
Right.
But also, Flood Mind, they would run at what was just shooting at them or in their general direction.
You don't know Flood lore. They will not. They are scary, Josh. Like, they are
they
terrifying.
Do have the hive mind.
Yeah, right now they're being controlled by a grave mind. Like, they are terrifying. The games do not do justice to the lore accurate horror that is the Flood.
The grave mind determines what is the greatest threat and will throw bodies at it.
Yeah.
It's not just they're not normal zombies where it's like, oh, whatever's closest. They're not beasts. There is an intelligence there.
They are terrifying. It's not just an intelligence. It is the intelligence.
A hyper intelligence.
Yeah. It's like they could compete against the AI and probably win. It's terrifyingly scary.
They are hyper intelligent, and part of what makes them also scary, to my knowledge, is they're also like completely alien in their thinking. So it's like, cool, it's super smart, and you can't even necessarily try to outsmart it by guessing what it wants to do next. You don't know what its motivations are.
It's not Cthulhu. I mean, it's not Cthulhu. It's just assume that whatever makes sense. Like, assume that if you had centuries, you could figure out what the smartest move is.
Gotcha.
They just it's like they have all this information relaying to them, right? It's not omniscience, but anywhere that there is a flood spore, they can gain intelligence. So you could theoretically, if you could process the information fast enough, and you had access to all of the data coming into them, you could make the same decision, you could make the same reality, but you don't. They do. And it's scary, and it's terrifying. There's only one other zombie-like lore out there that I think even comes close to the Flood, and that is the Brother Moons from Dead Space. They're the only ones that come anywhere close to being as terrifying as the Flood. I mean, we're talking about in the lore where the Flood infected the universe to such an extent that they literally pulled on the threads of reality and just made a planet dissipate. Like, they were just like, all right, and a planet unraveled, reality itself bent to their will because of how the way the Halo universe is written. They are terrifyingly scary.
That even better explains why the Forerunners were like, you know what? We'll just go ahead and use these Halo installations to just do our best to starve out the Flood, because that's how scary they are.
Well, and that starve out the Flood was a combat evolved thing, and they didn't even really flesh out the story past that point. It's at a certain point in later lore they become self-sustaining, so it actually kills the Flood. It starving them out doesn't really isn't really an accurate statement after Halo 2 or Halo 3, and especially not when 343 takes over the lore. It does, however, destroy them because they still operate off of neural physics. Gotcha. Or at least they're supposed to. Now, 343 may have done something dumb in the last few years, because when Halo Infinite came out, they came out with the Endless, and the Endless are immune to the...
All right.
It doesn't matter. This is our game. This is my game. This is my game, not 343's.
This is your chance to do the lore better than 343.
Okay.
I mean, really, why should we trust a studio named after Guilty Spark? Come on.
The studio and the people are very... It doesn't matter. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this. We're not going to do this right now.
I'm sorry. I'm to everybody at home, I'm sorry for triggering Jacob's extreme Halo lore fixation. But I get it. He's passionate. He's a very passionate man. And if we weren't recording this, I'd be like, just keep talking. I love it. I love absorbing this information. There's so much I don't know.
That is his full movement. It's just gonna be right there.
Yep. Hi.
He is not going to melee you. He is going to crit. He's going to try and crit with the battle rifle before he has to reload. So 6 is currently where he's at, but you have partial cover, so 16.
I do have partial cover. Roll a 2.
That's a 60.
60?
So
that seems okay.
He will do the max.
Ow!
But it's a battle rifle, so the max is only, well, I say only, 4, 8 times 3, 16, 24, which I believe will injure and flinch you.
It sure will, sir.
Yeah.
It sure will. You said 24?
24. It'll injure and flinch you, but he needs to reload next time, so at least there's that.
18 health with 1 injury. Well, 1 new injury.
1 new injury.
3 total. Yeah, 3 total, but 1 new injury for the map. So
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I could charge.
Yep.
I'm not going to, though. He's inside of your weapons range right now at the moment anyway. He'll have a shot.
He is inside of the Scorpion's weapons range,
right.
Yes.
I mean, you could chuck a grenade out there, but...
I mean, yeah.
He'd be protected by the cover. One of them would be protected by the cover. You could get one of these two, but not both, because of... Well, I guess technically the vertice... I never specified the I don't know why I would do that, though. If the vertice is blocked by cover... We'll come to that.
I am curious, how would it interact with a demolitions expert, where if a red line, dashed or straight, is on the perimeter...
It will still
affected by the maximum damage.
It will still block it. It will still block it for the one, but then it will get rid of it.
Okay.
So
I'd want to be careful then.
Yeah.
Honestly.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Remove
1,
my own
2,
cover.
3, 4.
Oh wait, no, it doesn't matter. I'm in the darn thing.
Yeah, you're in the thing, so you're fine. You're protected.
That literally makes me immune to anything but attempt.
Yeah, essentially you can just kind of like.
Yeah.
All right. Partial cover for you, blue or green blue. What did I give him? A plasma rifle. I will attempt. I might as well attempt.
Might as well attempt.
5 times 5, 25 times 2 is 50.
Yep.
That is a 44, so you're fine there.
Yay!
All right, that's Green Lance. That's my activation. As you were, gentlemen.
Well,
this boy needs some help.
Back to my plan.
Would your plan happen to be shooting this guy?
Yes, that was the plan.
Here's what you guys really need to do: is pull this gun over here.
Yeah.
Pull the whole warthog over here.
Yeah.
And just
We
say
really do.
nothing shall take the tank out, and let the tank do what the tank do, and then Josh just holds the bridge. But hey, I'm just here, you know.
No, that's not a bad idea.
So Marine round, bring it up as close as we can.
That's... I'm fine with you going before we activate the Marines, personally. Because you being at a distance helps.
Yes, it's very supportive.
Of course, actually, Josh, do you want extra movement right now? Or do you want to basically stay where you are? Because if we do activate the Marines first, we can drive them further away from you so that when Jevin activates, he can give you a free 2 movement.
I mean, I don't know what I would do with the movement just yet, but if our plan's going to be that I hold the bridge down, then no point in moving just yet.
Once we get the flood off my butt, I will hopefully be able to use all 4 of my actions to call down 2 strikes, unless there was a limit of 1 strike per.
Nope.
Yeah. And if I can get down 2 strikes called down, I can hopefully help you hold the bridge along with other.
Yeah,
we can figure things out.
Let him go first and shoot the one on you.
Okay.
Technically speaking, if all 3 of you are on the tank, you could call down 3 strikes. It just you hop in, interact, hop out. No, no, you couldn't. Never mind.
It would take a lot to get all 3 of us there.
Yeah, because it takes 2 interactions to go in.
You have to go in and then
down.
get out. Yeah, it'd be the same thing. So never mind.
Yeah.
All right.
Unless we can hop out with just regular movement, in which case we could stamina the darn thing. Yeah,
Nope.
I didn't think so.
Nope.
Didn't think so.
All right. Who's going?
So, Jevin, you want to go ahead and go?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna target mark.
Okay.
And then I am gonna shoot the human right there.
Okay.
Upside is he only has 18 health. You do not need to call a critical.
So 16 times 2 is 32. Go ahead and roll. You have the plus 10 on the attack roll.
40.
All right. Bye-bye.
Boom. Works for me.
And was that your last round?
That was my last round. So I did want to go ahead and use my... Exactly.
Yeah. All right. That's a reload.
Be reloaded.
And then, is there a way for me to get an extra action? Like, what is that? Does that exist?
Not to our knowledge right now.
Okay.
There's no ability. I did not have any abilities. It was game break. It was. I experimented with some abilities of like you just get an extra action point, and I found it game breaking. So
yeah.
Okay.
You've reloaded twice, right?
Just like buy one like per like encounter.
Yeah, this is his second reload. So
this is his second reload.
Reducing the reserves.
Okay. Yeah, be sure to do that, Jevin. Reduce your reserves when you. I think Josh is doing
last time.
Josh is doing it now, but yeah. All right, so that's your action. My action now. Let's do orange. Why not?
As you do.
As you do.
As you do.
That's my human is green, my brute is blue, and violets are red. 1, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. 6. 1, 3. Well, I guess it'd be 2, 3, 4, 5. He has an SMG, so he will take a shot at you. 4 times 5 is 20. 40. SMG. There's 100.
Dang.
So, 4 times 5 is 20, 40. You had partial cover. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Hits all 6. Hits all 6 with that SMG.
Yep. So that's what, 18?
Yes, because it's not a crit. But that's enough to get you another injury, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, wait, no. Oh, wait. Doesn't? Yeah, no. It would be a crit though, or is it they have?
I did not go for the crit. I did not go for the crit.
Then they couldn't have I thought you
Oh,
said
I
that
did
the
go for the
person
crit.
in the tank has to be crit.
You're right. I had to go for the crit. You are correct. Okay. My apologies. So let me rethink that. That's 4 times 5 is 20. Oh, no, I did crit. 4 times,
Yeah,
because
you
it's
did
20
crit,
times.
yeah.
Yes, yeah. So crit. So
that's what, 36 damage?
with the SMG,
Right?
3 times 6, 18 times, yeah, 36.
Cool. So,
He's getting close.
you are not wrong there. So, I'm now at 12 current health with 2 injuries. Crap.
Well, you are the one with medkits. You don't have to exit to use them.
No, but I am flinched, so to use one, I would have to not call down the thunder one of these times, which...
Oh, he's blocked. And he's blocked. Okay, that's fine.
Well, at least we knew we're taking out 3 of them.
Your retirement wish.
Yeah.
Well, and you get to go first next time, so you can... I mean, you could chuck a grenade out there.
Yeah. Try and save my bacon a little bit.
You also... 2 of them are within GPMG distance, too. And, I mean, the Hog's coming up, too. So, I mean, the Hog still has guns.
True.
Alright, that's my activation. That is Orange Lance.
Alright.
Is it-
Josh, do you want to activate, or do we want the Marines to activate?
I'd assume just the Marines. I'm either going to take pop shots at Orange from the distance I'm at, holding down the bridge.
Driving him up there.
No.
What?
Alright. So... Oh, what were the special... I know the special abilities on the Warhog give you threat, but what were they? There's like a turbo boost and like a drift?
Yeah, it's power
Slide
slide, and then heavy fire, which just gives you an extra attack.
Okay.
You get to make an attack, as long as you got someone on the gun.
Oh, right, as like an interrupt, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Might have to use
How
a
much-
heavy attack.
So what does the power drift do? How does it work?
When you rotate, you just get 2 view lines worth of rotate without having to spin movement.
Gotcha.
So you can shift 90 degrees without having to spin movement.
Gotcha. How much threat does that give you?
5. It's a tier 1 ability.
All right, and I assume that the attack is a tier 2 ability and would give you
11.
11. Sheesh.
Because
I mean, a free attack, but yikes. Okay, well, Driver is going to spend 2 to at least just get 10 movement for now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's right. The Scorpion wouldn't block line of sight, so we could then like 9 and then oh, that got wonky. Hang on.
It sure did.
I'm hoping to rotate like that, but would I rotate here or here?
I think further up.
What?
It was just so wonky looking on my screen.
It is so wonky. I know. You're the one that decided that, hey, let's use Imperial Assault rotate rules for large objects, which makes sense, but at the same time, it's like, here's where I was.
Yeah,
and I'm trying to figure out...
Roll20 is just not great at non-square objects, admittedly. What are you trying to do?
I want to rotate in this direction.
There.
There we go. Thank you.
Are you power sliding to do that?
No.
Okay.
We will use the 2 movement to do
Because that's
so.
3 movement. Because it's 90 degrees. It's 2 view lines. Every other view
Power
line
slide
is...
gives us the full 90 degrees.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
So you just
as
go
the
1
extra
back.
action.
Okay, that works. Gosh. Well, hang on. You know what? Driver's not Driver's not going to be making any attacks. He's using give the Warthog 10 more movement. Let's just put it back to where I had it. Gosh. So I guess.
So you giving me threat?
No. Driver. 2 action points to give drive.
Right.
Can't you do that twice?
Yes.
So that's what he's doing. I'm still spending the movement to rotate.
Okay. Well, you moved it up sideways for some reason, so I was wondering.
Well, okay. Well, the idea was, I don't know. I don't care.
Oh, like spin the movement and like move before you rotate?
Yeah, essentially like treat it as if I was working with 20 movement instead of 10.
Okay, so where you were here, let's just start over. There you go. Just take the movement twice, take your 20 movement and go.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then 2 view lines to rotate would be 3, right?
Yes.
Okay.
90 degrees is 3.
And if I do that, please tell me where.
There, right there. You're good.
Thank you. 3. Cool. I have 7 left. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Warthog is parked behind cover, but isn't blocked by line of sight. And now the gunner gets to say hi.
Yeah.
So we have
open fire.
Human here.
That is the human, yes.
And what is that?
Brute with a plasma rifle.
Okay. Orange is already activated. Green is already activated. So I think what Gunner's going to go ahead and do.
Shoot purple. Right? That's what you meant?
Hang on. No. Sniper. Our sniper's already activated.
Yes.
So we're going to. If we take 2 shots critically at the brute, we have a decent chance of downing him, I think. Because he's got 36 health, right?
Yes.
And it's 8 damage per hit?
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to at least try 1 critical.
Oh, you're going for the crit? Okay. 8 times.
Yeah, so 8
4.
times 4, 8, 16, 24,
36.
So 32 base.
32, excuse me.
And you have the +10.
And he is
he's not
target marked. You guys killed the guy.
Yeah, this one isn't target marked.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. So 32 base. But then we go for the crit, so that's 64.
Okay.
Okay. That is 96.
Wow. 64, 74, 84.
84.
What was it?
94.
94.
No, 96.
So
I rolled
yeah,
a 96. So
8, 16 times 4. You killed him. You eviscerated him. Wow. Oh, okay. That's what happened on my screen.
Oh, gosh. And with his second action, or his second 2 actions.
Action points, yes.
Action points, thank you. Second 2 action points.
Sure, why not?
There's no need to go for the crit here, though, because it's, 18 health, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's... we're not going to worry about the crit. That's 7, 14, 21... Hang on, I was counting by 3s. 4, so 28. So 28. 28 base? Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about 28 base.
Get based.
Especially when it's 87.
Okay,
so.
all right.
I love our Marines. Man, you're right. Marines are the best in Warthogs.
Yeah.
Freaking awesome. Oh, I'm feeling much safer now.
All right. My turn. Purple finally gets to go. You guys take a long time to make decisions. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sorry.
1, 3, 4. Oh, he's 5.
Trying to figure out how to
human.
survive. Yeah. We're trying to figure out how to survive against the flood. Oy.
5. All right. That is their turn. They have no one that they can target within range, so that is just their activation. And I am done, and I think you guys are done. Are you done?
No,
I
Josh
haven't-
hasn't activated.
Josh hasn't activated.
It's time for Josh the Doomslayer to activate.
I'm gonna use stamina.
When the Dune music kicks in, Josh.
And then let me check distance here. 'Cause I want to be at 5. I think.
You're not close enough. Get closer.
5 is where I'm gonna be.
You're
So
the Doom Slayer.
right there.
He got closer.
You got closer.
And this is the human in front of me. Yay.
It is,
Yep.
yes.
Yay. Okay. So 15 for hit. We're going to make that attack.
Using the BR, I guess.
A 3.
Aw.
That would have hit
Yes,
if you
I was using the
that would have hit if you'd gotten adjacent. Get closer.
God. I won't have line of sight on. I mean, technically, I do have it on the brood.
Yeah,
Broods don't have shield though, right?
they do not have
No.
shields.
So 24.
I think they might have armor, but they don't have shields.
They do have armor,
Yeah.
but if you go,
I'm
for
gonna
crit,
go. I am gonna go for the crit for 48. I feel like I should get something.
Do you have
decent
the
this round.
ammo? Have you not? Oh no, you've been using your
I have-
shotgun the
that's-
entire time.
Correct, and I've been
Okay.
getting the breach load, so it's been quick and easy.
Right.
So this will be this shot with a BR on purple, blue
Well, oh, okay.
for the crit,
Yeah. So
Um,
48.
which I rolled 88.
Or wait, eight
I will
times
use
3,
two
I guess,
focus
is 20. Yeah, 48. 48. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Continue. What'd you roll?
Oh, actually, I wouldn't need to use focus points because it would be 24, 48. Yeah, I rolled 88.
Oh.
So I hit max damage,
Oh,
So
which would be
8 times 4.
precision of what?
Well, it's a precision of 5, right?
Yeah,
Is
with
it-
4 damage.
So battle rifle 4, 8 times 5, so 40. You do 40. You killed him.
Okay, nice.
Nice. Well done.
That is what
right, and then-
crits were meant to do.
You get
And
two
I'm going
movement.
to. I'm not taking it yet. I still have it banked. I'm going to go for a crit on green.
Target rich
Purple
environment.
green.
Oh,
Yeah,
target rich
using-
environment. Yeah.
Yep.
There we go.
So I'm trying again, going for a 30 this time.
Okay.
There we go. So you're going for the. You said.
4! 3 the first time, 4 this time. What even is this?
That human flood is juking and he's jiving.
I think you need to
Right, well,
reload
I'm back
now if
behind
I'm
the
not
wall.
mistaken.
What's up?
You'll need to reload now if I'm not mistaken. You just took
Yeah,
3
that's
attacks
his
with
third
the
attack.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I used my my advance.
Right. No, I got that. So you strained, took 3 attacks, and then advanced back, advanced to the rear, as we call it.
Devance.
Devance. JD Vanced? All right.
Not Vance. Vance refrigeration.
All
It's
right.
Vance refrigeration.
That's your activation, so we're done, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Telemetry received. Shot. And
Delete.
The boom.
delete it all. Go ahead and delete your square, Andrew. That's death. What happened
Yeah.
there was death.
No, just shift the
I'm
square up
gonna-
here.
I was about to say I'm gonna shove it up here for later use.
Okay.
Just so I don't have to
yeah,
redraw it every time.
sure. All right. That's the mechanical phase. I gain 4 more threat, putting me at 16. Current round is 5. You guys are halfway there. You survived 4.
Woo!
All right. Prep phase. GM layer. Token layer. GM layer. Token layer. Tokens. Let's think. Let's put this guy here and the rest of them here. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. GM layer. Token layer. Tokens. Human up front. Okay. Let's go. Round 5. You guys have first activation.
All right. I request that we activate the Marines, please.
Why?
Gunner.
So, I was going to say, driver's going to go, hi, let's... I want to do something. You got a battle rifle, right? That's,
oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Accuracy of 3... Now, it does get plus 10 because of the cover. That's a 25 to hit it once. But it's going to try.
Yeah. Well, it needs to hit twice, but luckily it hits on every plus 5 because it's a tactical, so.
Yeah, so basically if I roll a 30 or better, it pops.
Yes. Literally.
That is a 30. That's exactly a 30. That's the most narrow margin I've had this entire time.
All right.
Cool.
He should probably reload at some point.
I believe he actually does need to reload now because that's like
I believe that's a
third
couple.
shot with the battle rifle.
It's either 2 or 3. I don't know which one.
Yeah, he'll go ahead. He will go ahead and reload because there isn't a whole lot closer right now.
There is nothing. There is nothing he can shoot at. Literally nothing. Except for maybe that human flood over there.
So here's what the gunner's going to do though. First thing gunner's going to try is just see how much he can take out of that human form flood.
Okay. 15 times 4 is 60.
60. Yep.
I think you should go for the crit.
Juke it.
That was sadly only 12. That was 12. So
I'll give you 1 extra for every threat you decide to give me.
No. I would like to take negative 12 then.
Right, yeah.
Let's make the math work.
Well, I didn't say that was an option.
Fair enough. All right. Then, with his second action, this boy gonna suppress.
Okay.
You're gonna suppress right here.
Okay. Go ahead and roll so we know what happens when they inevitably run in there.
Yep. That's 9 times 4, 36, right?
Yes.
All right, that's 81. I think that's going to be maximum suppression.
All right. 36,
Isn't it?
36, 46, 56, 66, 76. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
That's tactical, as I believe.
I could theoretically leap through that.
You want to spend 11 threat on it? Go right ahead.
Yeah. That's the question, isn't it? That might be worth doing, because that suppression sucks. All right. That's the Marines activation?
That's the Marines activation. It was a good activation, I'd say.
How much threat do I have? It's not worth it.
Woo!
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, 3, 4. Move again. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep.
Okay.
He's getting right up in your business.
And he's suppressed 5.
Yep.
I don't need to write it down. He's about to take his actions, so. Come on. Stupid thing. All right. He'll take 2. He'll attempt 2 melee attacks.
At plus 50.
No, there's no way. Hold on. Purple Green has he has a needler. So that's worth trying, I guess. So 6.
Becomes 56.
Becomes 56. 98.
Dang.
56,
Sorry,
66,
Josh.
76, 86.
Yeah,
So you'll take 4. So you'll take 8 damage right now, and then on the mechanical phase, you'll combine.
Yeah, you're gonna blow up. It's gonna hurt. But that's okay, you haven't been injured yet.
1,
Yeah,
2,
so
3,
you're-
4, 5, 4. 1, 2. Oops. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That's it. I can't move any more than that. Okay. F. Okay. That's my activation.
That purple back there didn't want to do anything?
Oh,
That
I'm
purple
sorry.
blue?
I forgot about that. It's hard because so on the GM layer, there's a spawn token there on the GM layer, and it looks like there's nothing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, and that's it. All right. The suppression is over though because they did take turns.
That is correct. So I'll go ahead and remove it.
All right. All right. That's my activation. Or rather, Purple's activation. I just work here. Who wants to go next?
So, Josh, you want to activate, kill the guy that is going to make you blow up, and then start running back towards us?
Pretty much, probably.
Yeah.
All right. 6 is all I need. I probably might as well just go.
Ooh, 12.
45, right. 45.
Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye.
Blew his head clean off.
I'll use one of that movement. Go here for now.
Okay.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for him.
What am I? 3 away right now, so 18. Okay, so I go for the crit on purple,
Okay.
red.
With a shotgun?
Purple, red.
Yeah, 71.
Nice.
All right. And you know what I'm going to say, Josh, is that he drops. Well, do you want? Because they've been respawning basically every round. I haven't cleared out a lance essentially, so I haven't been dropping the weapons. He would drop a plasma rifle or a grenade. I will let you choose if you want one of those things. Okay.
Nope. And then I'm gonna take another shotgun shot on red. Red. Good night.
Red.
Purple
Orange?
Yeah. Yeah. Purple orange, and that would also be. I don't necessarily need to crit on this one.
You do not need to crit. They have 6 health.
That'd be 80.
All right.
Okay, I still have one more movement. So I'll go south 1, and then I'll strain to get 4 more.
Rapid
Seems
deployment.
good.
Closer than you guys.
Yep.
Right there.
Nice.
Yes. So I have 1 shot left. All right, I'm good.
All right. That complicates things. You guys weren't supposed to be smart about this and group up.
Thank you, Andrew.
Yay!
Taking over the battlefield.
All right.
I like how you're like, you guys aren't supposed to act like trained military special forces.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You're supposed to act like a bunch of stupid, gamers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is there any chance? 18 times 3. No. He might as well. He might as well try and shoot at Josh 66 with a battle rifle. 79. So 66, 71, 76, 3 shots. So Josh, you'll take another 12 and get flinched from the battle rifle.
Why would I get flinched?
Because you took a third of your health.
Oh, a third of your health. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And That BR goes to 2 attack points. All right, and that is my activation. Next.
All right.
Get flinched.
Oh, almost.
Almost.
And
You
yet-
reloaded, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
You
I'm
could-
reloaded.
I mean, you could spend 2 to hop out, and then just saying.
And just take the one shot, right?
Yeah. But unfortunately, I think, yeah, it just crosses that black line, so you can't take it from the Warthog itself.
Yeah, and it's an interaction to get in and out, and then an interaction for one movement.
Correct.
Well, the interaction, you could put it yourself adjacent, so you could put yourself in line of sight.
Yeah. Like, you could, it's still the 2 actions to interact because of the Warthog, right? So
Yes.
2 actions.
Two
Yeah,
action
so 2 action
points.
points to get right here.
Well, and
then
it's
you just-
anywhere adjacent. You don't have to, like, you could get, like, literally right
Oh,
here
true,
if you wanted
yeah.
to.
Oh yeah, fair point.
Okay,
Sorry, I was thinking,
increase the chances.
because of the center, you know.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I said adjacent, and I'll stick with that because theoretically, you could hop around the side. Or,
So yeah, you could absolutely do here. This is a brute again, right?
Yes.
So to take it out, you would need to go for the crit, but that's
60.
a 60. So
And you could target
you-
mark.
and you could target mark, and then potentially spend up to 2 focus, which puts you on the like a 60% chance of actually hitting. 61.
I mean,
Good.
better than that. Target mark would put him down to 50, which would put him at a 51% chance, and then you'd have. So better, 61%. You have a 1%. Yeah, you're correct. I thought you meant 60% chance to miss for some reason. I don't know why. I thought that.
No, to hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'd have essentially if you spent all resources available, you could have a 61% chance of killing him outright.
I think it's a pretty good idea.
He's going to use a lot of that sniper ammo, probably more than Chase ever. Like, I don't think Chase even used that much.
I keep telling myself I need to like use the DMR, and
You don't
I
need to. There's no reason.
Yeah.
Not when you have a
The way it's
sniper.
been working, it's like okay, this
Yeah,
is okay.
not when you have a sniper. As long as you have ammo for it. But again, you guys aren't always going to get to reload between missions. So, and by that I mean
Could
this
he-
will literally be the last time.
Could he just bring 2 sniper rifles?
No.
Is that allowed?
No.
Oh.
I gave you guys team storage for a reason. You guys packed it with cognitive kims and adrenaline shots.
Well, actually, we took most of those out. Now we got medkits in there.
That's which is fair because you are gonna you
I was like,
for
we've been
whatever
eating 'em.
reason the dice just really like you.
It loves me
Yeah.
so much.
All right, so are you taking the shot, Jevin?
I am, and I rolled a 79.
There we go.
Yeah, that'll do. Man, that purple lance. You guys just hate these guys.
That'll do, Jevin. That'll do.
No one wants. I mean, there's a carbine there if anyone wants it. I don't think anyone's
No,
going to go back
no.
for that.
That
Go with the
bridge
movement.
is no man's land.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I didn't, for whatever reason in my head, I never suspected you guys would put the Marines in the Warthog. My thinking was it was going to be someone in there and then 2 guys in the hog, like out here, like providing distraction and advance. And then these purple were just going to constantly try and bum rush the Marines. For no reason did I think, oh yeah, they'll definitely put the Marines in the hog. All right, that's your activation. My activation.
You mean to put 2 of our experience points in a place where they're safe?
Exactly. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because that's 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's Orange Lance. I'm not even gonna try and take shots with him. Yay. And
Okay.
And while you guys are thinking, I need to go check on AJ because that movie's definitely.
I haven't activated yet. I do need to remove my flinch. So I will remove my flinch. Really annoyed that I'm flinched. Gosh darn it. So what I want to know, guys, is you think here? Because they're not going to move again. So wherever I place this, that's where it's coming down.
Yeah, probably. It's like.
Yeah. We place it here, and we take out those two. So
That's the human elite, the brute system.
that is the brute. But based off of what was available last time, this gets the elite with the energy sword. So
Okay.
No.
Alternatively, we go here. Just take those two heavy hitters out, because even with leap, the human can't get to me on his first act when he activates Green Lance next round. So, which I think that's actually maybe what we do. You guys in agreement with that? Take out the brute, the elite.
Just do it. Make a choice. Your call, Andrew. You're the one with the You're the one in the scorpion.
I'd do that. That's what I would do.
They don't have an opinion here. You've got the tank. Tank doesn't give a shit.
I've got a radio and I communicate with my teammates.
You don't have a radio. You're not Signal Corps or anything.
But I am.
Nah.
Do it.
Do it.
So.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
That's everyone's activation, if I'm not mistaken, right?
That is correct. That's why I was like, if I just place it here, you can't activate and move them again. So wherever I drop this is what happens.
That's 5. Splash. So there's that. No fanfare. Just get him off my map. All right.
Working on moving this out of the way.
All right, that's round 5. You guys are getting there. Prep phase. All the purple come back. Not that it'll matter much.
Woo. Ooh, Josh, I believe at the mechanical phase is when you explode for 40.
Oh yeah. Well, not. Is it 40?
Isn't it 10 per needle?
Well, we reduced it.
Did we? Okay.
Although it might have been
reflected.
reduced to 10. Let's see. Blamite.
It is not.
It is 10. It is 10. So take 40. Yeah.
Yeah, I was to say if we had reduced it, it's not reflected on the weapon tab.
We did. I think it was originally like something worse.
No, it was 10 times. It was 10 times.
Was it always 10? Maybe we didn't reduce it. All right.
Oh, we didn't reduce it. You didn't.
That's. I mean.
Yeah. I think we had discussed
okay
it, but I don't know if any decision had been.
I think I left it when we decided that we're going to increase health.
Hey! Not that it matters right now, but Needlers can't crit.
Well, they don't do extra damage.
It says this weapon cannot score critical hits.
Okay. Yes.
Under Blamite.
Right. But I don't understand why does that matter to you?
Well, because I think at one point you actually did attack me.
Well,
you went for a critical hit with
they
the
can't
Needler.
score critical hits, but just like plasma weapons can't score critical hits. But if there's something in the game that says it must be a critical attack,
they can still make the critical attack, but it doesn't do any extra damage.
Right, exactly. For the sake of, because that's the only way to make vehicles work, is that essentially it increases the difficulty and you get no bonus for it, unlike kinetic weaponry.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm fine with that interpretation. It's just my brief reading was like, wait a minute, could they have even been attempting to make the critical attack?
Well, also we did screw up. You do need to get some health back though, because the going for the attempt, you're protected. They have to be critical, but they do normal damage. I would have to.
Oh.
So the BR that attacked you.
So I don't take that 36 damage. Hang on.
No, you take 18 because it did roll high enough, but you'll
Cool.
because you don't have armor.
I still take the injury, but I'm at full health.
Yes.
Like I'm at 30 health instead of at 12.
Yes. So there you go. I did forget about that part. So I'm glad you brought this up because that jogged my memory.
Yay.
All right. Preparation phase is done. They are back. And you guys have your activation.
Cool. Well, I'm not activating first, guys.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure. Well,
Put those 2 squares out there and gamble, my bud. Like,
actually, hang on. Do we want to have me activate first? Because
I think if we can place just whatever the next launch from the Scorpion is going to be a pretty good idea.
for the sake of time, I'm going to tell you no because you're going to sit here for 5 minutes trying to figure out where the best squares are. Just someone else go and let me give you guys some information.
Jevin, take a shot. What round are we on?
5. No, we're on 6. You completed 5.
So I would rather you take a shot at the human closest because he can move farther. He can get
His leaping legend.
He wouldn't be able to leap onto me. I've checked the distance. He'd only be able to get, but that's
He's going the distance.
uncomfortably close.
He's going for speed.
I'm confident that I can get him with the one shot. Should I use any of my?
Oh, you definitely can with the sniper.
Right.
Mark him. Don't worry about the crit, and you should be fine.
Now, should I use the target to help you guys with a different person on the map and try and just not?
Nope.
No.
Just try and
don't
beat
do
me.
No, and I do appreciate that. Right now,
he's interested in guaranteed kills.
Yeah, now that I'm not flinched, I can hopefully remain not flinched and actually call down 2 strikes instead of just 1, and we can hopefully take care of a lot more.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense. So, I'm good at that. I've got to get
44.
You really be mapping it out.
Yeah.
44, technically a 34 since you get to add plus 10 since he's marked.
0.
That's not possible.
Like
0, 0,
So
0, that's a 10.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess a 10.
So 10. All right, go again. Try again.
Let's say, yeah.
If you're
Since you
fully
reloaded.
reloaded, right? You had full.
Oh yeah, I had.
All right. So what was the next?
So you can just try another attack.
Yeah. So 80 on that second.
All right.
There we go. And you'll just have to spend 2 actions on your next activation to reload. So.
He's using a lot of sniper ammo. I love it.
Yes, he is.
All right.
We got some sniper ammo in there for him, I think. Right? Yeah, we got one.
We got one.
We got 1 reload's worth of sniper ammo.
All right. All right. That's his activation. My activation. I will activate orange first, which is my carbine brute plasma rifle SMG. So the elite will go first. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Can't target Jevin. I'll target Josh. 17 times 4, 68. Plus 5 on the attack roll is a 8 total. So that misses. Orange, red, 3. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's orange. I'm done. Next. Why did I do that? Purple's over there. Why did I do that? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. It's getting late. I'm tired. All right, let's go.
Fair enough.
Why did I do
I'm going to
that?
go. I'm just going to unflinch 1 action point.
Okay.
Yep.
Go back to the bridge.
I'm going to use 2 action points to reload the battle rifle.
Okay.
And then
1 AP remaining.
And then I'm going to use that to get 2 more rounds into my shotgun.
Okay.
And I'm going to burn stamina, get closer to my peeps.
Okay.
Nice.
Is coming up. Yes. I'll get right around this. I feel like, yeah, that's probably where I'm going to end up.
Okay. I think
Nice.
the Marines should back up. Is what I think they should do.
I don't think so.
No. If this were a Halo game, they definitely would.
They probably
cool.
would, but
All right, mine now. All right, I'll stop. I'll be a little bit smarter here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 1. Okay, 1, 2, 4, and then this one has 2 more that it can go. All right.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
You know where one of the shots needs to go?
Yep. I wonder where.
That's fine. All right. That's
Oh
purple.
my goodness, that's funny.
All right, your guys' activation.
All right.
Suppressing
So
fire, wherever you're not going to call it here, suppressing fire the other people.
oh
With the Marines, wherever you're not going to put the
Oh, yeah,
shot
no, yeah.
here, suppress
Yeah.
the opposite person.
absolutely agreed. Absolutely agreed. So activate Marines, battle rifle, pilot, or driver.
Sure.
That's battle rifle's what, a 3?
3.
So it'd be 18 times 3, right?
54 on there. Yeah.
That's not
Pretty
the
high.
worst. Yeah, that's
Not
pretty
the
good.
worst.
No, I would also
Does-
say that you could probably it's 1 less square, and you could probably kill the infection form.
Ooh, that's true. Actually, I don't hate that. Let's do that.
Okay.
So that's 51, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I would need to get 2 successes, right?
Yes,
So
but it's a
it'd
battle rifle, so it's a 56.
be 56. Cool. Yeah, that's going to be a 73. So
Okay.
Nice roll.
I want so badly to use their tier. Okay, I might just use the tier ability on the next one, even if it's
And then
not optimal.
and then I think Gunner. Oh well, actually, that was 1 attack, wasn't it? Sweet. he could go for a second attack somewhere. 18. It's all That's human. You know, actually, I'm going to go for the brute.
Okay.
This is a brute, right?
Yes. Suppressing
would be-
fire or shooting?
Shooting.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the BR still.
Oh, it's the BR. Okay.
Yeah, this is still the driver. So that's 54, right?
Yes.
That would be 61, unfortunately. So
Still 2
that's
hits.
2 hits.
Yeah.
Hits. It's something.
So it's 4
Uh,
damage total because he's got armor of 2.
Oh gosh, yeah. Oof. I forgot about the armor too. Oh well. He did some amount. Then our light anti-material is going to he's going to try
Okay.
and do some damage here.
Killing, not suppressing.
Going for kill first, since suppression would automatically end his turn.
Yes, that's.
So-
Yeah. You
So it
might
makes
as well
sense to
try.
attack and then exactly. Now this one though, that's 4. So help me out with math, guys.
72.
Thank you. Man, that's so much more. It's amazing.
Yep. So 33%.
80. So that's 1 hit.
So 1 hit. So 8 damage. Well, minus 2, so 6 total.
Right. 6 damage. Yeah, it's not much. All right, now we go for the suppress. Now we go for the suppression.
Mark your field.
As I say, these guys have already moved, right?
Yeah, they have, so it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
'Cause
I mean, I guess
the green's not going to run over there just to jump in your suppression field. Sorry to tell you.
no, that's fair. We'll just, I mean, the movement penalty is going to go away.
Right.
So,
That's why I made it doesn't matter. Just put it as close to that square as possible.
Yeah. So
60.
60. Okay. Come on, let's get some successes. 93. So 60, 70, 80, 90. 4 successes.
My gosh. All right. Orange, blue, suppression 4.
And I'm just going to remove that for now since he's not moving. Like, there's
no reason.
There's no point.
All right, cool.
And that's all of their activations.
All right, so I got one lance remaining.
Yep.
That should be a brute. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Fuck. 3, 4. All right, and then I am going to spend 18 threat.
Whoa!
What's
happening?
To use the ability reanimate.
Oh gosh.
I'm going to remove. Well, I'll leave it on here. I'm just going to leave this on here. The green purple infection form is now a elite combat form with an energy sword.
Oh, dear lord. Okay. Yep, that's the elite. He is the elite.
So just so you know, green purple is now
an elite.
Is now an elite with 16 shields, 1 armor, 18 health, and an energy sword.
Sheesh. All right. Seems okay.
Yeah, that's its tier. Its tier 3 ability is just you could replace this figure with a combat form. Actually, hold on, it might be a whole lance. I might be a whole lance. Reanimate. Swap this figure for a lance of combat forms. Yeah.
Oh lord.
So yeah, this one goes away.
Okay.
GM layer. Well, here. I didn't prepare the tokens for this. So, pink lance now, which will not continue to respawn, is a one-time thing. Will be, let's just make life easier for myself. All elites with energy shields. Because I'm mean like that.
Fair enough. Do they count as
I'm
activated
an
already?
idiot! I'm supposed to have a pink lance the entire time with carrier forms and infection. I'm an idiot. Oh well. Oh well.
It's late.
It's late.
And this is important information to know. Like, is this a lance that you can now activate, or
Yes.
is it considered activated and you have to wait till next round?
No, it's activated. It's 18 threat, boys. It's
Okay.
it's the thing.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
Yeah. It's gross. I think it was up one more. All right. Pink, red, or not pink. I'm in yellow. Blue.
The enemy tab doesn't explain like when you can use these abilities and how they or they don't always explain like when you use the abilities and how they interact with your activations and whatnot. So
right. No, it's
please excuse my confusion.
No, they just spawn. They're there now.
Okay.
And they all have energy swords because it's an 18 thread ability. I basically spent every ounce of thread I had there. I have 2 remaining.
Okay.
All right. Yellow. Unfortunately, I can't leap anymore, but 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can get some of them. You might actually. You could annihilate that.
I can
entire
get.
line.
I can get rid of them all.
They didn't spread out enough. Oh well, that's fine. They're not supposed to know. So
They're not supposed to know. So I appreciate that.
all right, go ahead.
My activation. Well, I know what I was going to do, guys. I know what I was going to do, but I think you can, excuse me if I instead.
Things have changed.
Things they have a change.
Do it.
Yeah.
Release hell.
Yeah, we're just.
I
see that happen, and I just go, yeah, target close, target close.
I basically spent 18 threat to ensure that the remaining 2 members of Green and Orange and 1 member of Orange Lance will survive.
That's exactly it. Oh gosh,
They better be worth it. We're about to find out.
Like that happened, and like canonically, I'm in the Scorpion going, holy crap! Clad, danger close now.
Yeah. Splash.
You have
all right.
no idea what's going on down here, but it's scary.
Bring it in closer. Bring it in close. All right. I just got. I mean, it's the mechanical phase. So go ahead and remove those.
Yeah, I'll redraw.
All right.
Oh my goodness. How many rounds left?
That's the end of round 6. 2 rounds remaining.
Woo! We're
That was
actually
a
going okay,
significant
guys.
threat. That was a significant threat. I theoretically could have saved enough in the final round to be able to do that, and then also have them like leap. I could have had 1 figure leap, but oh well. I don't.
Theoretically, you could have put them on the other side of the bridge and made it a little bit more difficult.
No, it needed to be where the infection form was. They spawned on the infection form that disappeared.
Oh, you're right. Because that's what you did bring back. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Prep phase. Mechanical phase is already taken care of.
Yep.
No combines this time.
Whew.
All
right.
Token layer. All right. Tokens. All right. You guys have your first activation.
Gentlemen, I vote that we allow the Marines to activate, please.
Sure.
What's the thought?
Thought is Gunner is going. So, hang on. This brute is already suppressed by 4, which is pretty good. So what he can do is he can attempt some more attacks at the brute, do a little more damage, but then ultimately lay down suppression over here to slow these guys down. And then Driver can, I don't know, reload and try to take out that human form or something. I don't know.
That's an easy shot. I think it's higher probability of him accomplishing.
So that's my thought process behind it. But I think if activating our Marines and the Warthog is going to help us out immensely.
Go for it.
All right.
So attacking the brute first.
Yeah, we'll do Gunner, brute. I wrote that was what, 72, right?
72.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if we can do a little more damage. 93.
Nice.
Seems. It's not going to be enough to kill him.
72,
No.
82, 92. 3 hits at 8
Yep.
is
24, but then
24
minus 2
6.
per.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are they? Okay, there. Or,
I imagine he's getting low though.
How much damage was that? I'm sorry. How much
It was 24 minus 6, so
18. He has 8 health remaining.
Ooh.
All right. That's
Nice.
the attack.
And then, that's the attack. And then we're going to attempt to suppress. And this time, I'm going to remember to draw a thinner line so it's easier to see the black outline. But considering where they need to go, we're just.
Yeah.
That we're gonna suppress that area.
Yep.
You're the worst.
Excuse me for having a brain.
Yeah.
my goodness. So 36 is our base.
Yeah.
70.
36, 46, 56.
I think that's all 5.
That's 4.
Oh, it's 4. Okay.
So it missed it by 2.
Close.
Or missed it, yeah. 36,
Four's
46,
still pretty
56,
good.
66. Yeah, 76. You got 72, 74?
Oh no, just 70.
70, so 4.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, 4. 4's still pretty good, and again, I'm working. I like to slow them down. So
It is going to slow them down because I'm not sending them through it. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to just bomb the crap out of this, too, if I do this.
The driver didn't get a chance to make his attacks.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't. Yeah, you're
So,
right.
but I'm just. Go ahead, work with purple because he's just going for the human form.
Well,
He's
I have to do the damage. Oh, he's reload. Yeah, reload and shoot him.
Yeah, reload and shoot. So with the battle rifle, that should be, what was it, 54, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
94.
That's all damage. Has he been shot before?
I don't
think so.
so.
18, so 4. Well, it's 20. So
It's 20, yeah.
I don't think Andrew's missed a single time this
Oh no, I've missed some. I've missed a couple.
He's missed a couple, but also he's like taking their damage, and he's probably just like.
I am absorbing plenty of damage.
All right.
Let's see here. What's my total number of? Not counting the injuries that I auto heal between missions, I'm currently at 4 total injuries.
Yeah.
And so, hey.
All right, I'm activating green. Chelsea green. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this one would have 5. Space them out some. All right. That's Green Lance's turn.
Somebody other than me, go. I gotta make a bio break anyways. I'll be right back.
So, just to double check, we want to take out an elite before we take out a brute. Like, that's what we should be trying to target if I'm going first, right?
Well, specifically an elite with an energy sword, which I don't think any are currently on the field.
Green red.
Green red. Okay, so green red.
Okay, so there's one.
Yeah, but Josh is in your way.
Target.
So yeah, so I can't do that.
I mean,
so
you can strain. You can use strain to get out of the way and still take 2 shots.
Yeah.
But you do have to move.
Well, he has to reload first, doesn't he?
Yeah, I still have to reload. So I'm going to go ahead and do that.
All right, so reload first. 2 action points.
Which, when I reload, I have to take my reserves down by 2, right? Because I
Correct.
reload 2. Okay, so I'm going to have a reload at some point if I continue to use the sniper.
Are you out of reserves?
Yeah.
Heck yeah! That's what I like to hear. That sniper's been brutal this entire campaign.
Need it.
You do have reserves, and Josh can explain to you how to pull them out of your storage, because you do have an extra reload in team storage, so you can use
On the weapons and attacking page, like it has that as an option we can reload.
Yeah, I mean, you can pull it out of team storage by using one. You have one action point, and you can pull that out of team storage and put it in your reserves.
Okay. So I could just take this round to completely reload for the sniper, or I can wait until the next one to reload, and
By
then I'll
all
be
means,
able to
take your time.
It'd be best just to, like, if you're going to reload, just grab it out of team storage, that 1 action point, reload with 2 action points, and then recovers 2 action points. So
It is.
Yeah, recovers 2 action points.
maybe take, if you're aiming down the bridge sight line, take a few steps back with the last movement point.
That's not the worst. Because while Jacob may not try to get purple to cross into the suppression field, they do have ranged weapons. So yeah, your final action point should be spent to move further away from purple. Oh wait, no, except they can't even target you if they're at least 12 away. Now if they get right up there, so yeah, you'd want to back up far enough to where you couldn't be targetable due to your active camo.
I forgot about that. Okay.
And I'm not sure what Josh is going to end up doing, but what you may want to do,
Josh is just gonna Josh.
Since you can do it for free,
Josh does.
go ahead and mark that elite in case Josh, are you planning on trying to do something to that elite?
Which one are you talking about?
The one with the energy sword.
Green, red.
Or were you planning on doing something to
Green,
the
red?
brute? Yeah, were you planning on
Yeah,
doing
green-
something
no,
to the energy sword elite or to the brute that's...
I'll go for the energy sword.
Okay, so yeah, so since it would take you no actions to mark it, you can target mark the elite for Josh.
Okay. So you're saying like I should move myself back?
Yeah.
And
So
then...
so right now, hang on. You have. All right. So you currently wait. Do you have two?
Well, he
rounds
does
in?
have to. I have to tell you, he does have to move to target mark the elite. Josh is in his line of sight. Target mark does require
Right.
LOD.
Right.
Yeah.
No, and I was thinking that he could just move
That's fine. He does
yeah.
have to move, though. I just wanted to make
Yeah.
sure that we're all clear.
because the warthog doesn't block line of sight, does it?
No.
Yeah. So, yeah, I figured that he could move first. and
Well,
then
actually, yes, because it's a figure. If the humans block line of sight, the
Oh,
warthog's going to
well.
block line of sight.
mark. Ew, good point.
One action is 4 spaces.
Well,
Yes,
yeah, one action is 4 spaces. How
But
much
also
stamina do
strain.
you have?
he's got plenty of stamina. There's no way he's burned through it all.
I have all my stamina.
You should probably.
You
not
should have used
all
some
of
of
it, but
I thought. Wait, has he used any of his stamina?
I don't. Think
I know
he
he's
has.
used-
no,
just
you're right.
focus.
He's been in the
I haven't
warthog the
moved. I've
entire
been
time.
sitting in the
Yeah,
the
that's
warthog.
right.
Never mind.
So
I'm
yeah,
doing
so
nothing.
about to say you could 4 to move there, and then spend 2 stamina to move here,
Well, I mean,
and
you'd even get
Well,
one.
That
no,
would
because you
take
could
me out
take
of
an
line of
angle.
the bridge if I wanted to kind of pivot.
well, you could just spend 2 stamina to get back there.
That's true.
But
I
my
haven't used any, so I might as well.
yeah, so I was just saying getting to at least here so that you have the line of sight on the elite. That's all.
Okay, so that'd be 3 stamina.
Well, no.
You can only spend up to 2.
You just
Alright,
you
so-
went in a straight line here, and you can take an angle. So you were here, and you can go here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
if
didn't
you
have
want
to
to.
do the angle. Okay. Yeah,
I
let's
would-
do that.
Hang on.
Just
can.
over 12.
He'll be fine. He's not even injured.
Yeah, that's fair.
And it's a
That's
human,
true.
right?
That's a brute.
No, that's a brute.
Oh, shoot.
The green brute has a plasma rifle. He's fine.
I mean, we can always, depending on the tactical situation, we may end up having you activate first next time anyways, and you can move away and...
Yeah. All right. So
Yeah.
you've moved. You've reloaded.
I've moved, I've reloaded.
Are you
I'm gonna
pulling
go
your
ahead
weapons
and-
out of storage? You're pulling your ammo out of storage? No. Yes?
No, because that's going to be my first action on the next round, right?
Well,
Okay,
I mean, you
hang
have.
on.
So hold on. You've moved. That's 1 action point. You've reloaded. You still have 1 action point left.
Yeah.
So
And
you
so
can
that one-
pull that out.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you'll pull that out of storage, and that will give him 1 reload's worth, right? So there'll
Yeah.
be
So
2
your reserves go up by 2, and that storage goes down that amount.
Yeah.
All right. And that target was marked. All right.
Yes.
That's his activation. Very good. I'm gonna move on. I have no
Fair
choice but
enough.
to do purple. No, I have orange. Sure. Let's do orange. Why not?
Remember, the orange brute does have +4
Yeah.
due to suppression.
Well,
Or I
that
guess
won't
technically
affect
plus
his
40, but-
movement.
No, it won't.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you smell what the rock is cooking? Orange Blue has a brute plasma rifle. That is a nasty weapon. It does hurt. We're going to try and shoot Josh with it, but he has a suppression of 4. So 8 times, forget, 6, I think is the brute plasma rifle.
Precision is 6, yes. Or
So-
sorry, accuracy is 6. Oh, but also precision of 6. Ooh, Lord, the brute plasma rifle is nasty.
It's gross. If I can get it in range, it's gross. It has the highest damage output potential of any weapon, but it's got to be close. So 8 times 6 is 48.
48 plus
4
40.
level suppression. 58, 68, 78, 88. He can do it.
88.
He can get 2. Or he can get none. That's a 60. All right.
I like the suppression mechanic. It's fun.
I'm glad. That suppression mechanic has been something I've been trying to get right for like 3 years. And I
You would have retired
finally
me if you
thought
hit.
about it. Huh?
Likely would have retired me if you got that hit.
Really?
I'm
You've
15
taken,
health, 2 injuries.
have you taken 2 injuries this round? This mission?
That 40 damage that he took
The Combine.
on top of the Blamite.
Yeah, alright. Alright, very good.
That Needler hurt bad.
That Needler. That's what the recovery action is for, gentlemen. Alright. That is Orange Lance's turn. That was his only. That's my only figure in that
I carry a
lance.
shotgun. I throw some dirt on it.
Wait, hold on. I've got 2 figures
Sir,
up here.
you have. I was gonna say you have 2 figures in orange. They're way back there, but you got them. They exist.
Alright. That's good. Where's my other orange? Oh, he's over here for some
I'm
reason.
pretty sure. Oh, didn't those 2 die?
Yeah,
Like,
they got
that's
brought
They
back.
got brought back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, that's my activation, as you were.
All right,
I think
Josh,
it's me left, right?
it's
Yep.
you and then me. I haven't activated yet.
Okay.
Nor will you.
I go last. If at all possible, I go last for obvious reasons.
Go, Josh. Go, Josh, go.
I'm out of stamina. So
I think that might be the first time. Has anyone gone out of stamina this whole series?
I think I ran out last map.
Oh, okay.
No, the map before.
Okay.
Yeah, the one when we were
48.
on
Oh, the city
streets
map?
of New Mombasa.
how
Yeah.
much health does red green have? Green red.
Red, green, currently.
Green red.
He's full
Green,
health.
red. Green, red is full
Yeah.
health. He has not been touched.
So
He's just
16
marked.
shields with 15 health.
Yeah, he's
right?
marked.
Yeah.
48.
Now,
Stamina closer.
Orange Blue has 8 health left. He has 2 armor, but he has 8 health left. Just putting that out there.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go ahead and still go for. I'm gonna drop my die. I'm gonna go for green red. 48. 73. So
Okay.
that should be max damage.
Are you
Um,
attacking with the
My battle rifle.
battle rifle.
rifle?
So,
It's
20.
tactical.
Yeah, so 20 total,
Yep. So shields are down.
and he does
And-
1 damage because he has 1 armor. 17.
Wait, only hang on.
Oh, I'm sorry, 20. So 16, 4 left over, 3 damage. Excuse me.
So 12 health left on the elite.
Yes.
And then I'm going to take a second shot at orange blue. Should be much
Okay.
closer.
Interesting.
That's 24. The target rich environment.
Ah,
have to do
yeah,
2 different-
yeah. Gotcha. Yep, makes
so
sense.
24 plus 1 for a total of 32. So I will use 1 focus point.
Now, I would like to remind you the brute does have 2 armor, so
2
you'll
armor.
only be doing 2 damage per hit. So you need 4 hits.
I
since
mean,
he's at 8
but,
health.
I mean, you can spend the second focus point and gain yourself an extra hit because it's a tactical.
Yep. So
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
do that.
And would that get you the 4 hits?
I believe so, because I said 24. I'm at 32. That would be 3 hits. So yes, spending 2 focus points will give me my 4 hits.
Awesome. Sweet.
There's that.
Well done.
See, you dragged it back there last time. That's why I thought one of them was dead, because you dragged it back to that same spot.
Yeah, I keep dragging them back to the spawn points, and then I put it in the GM.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, then I'll take another shot again at green red.
Yeah.
And again, that needs to be 48, right?
I love the idea that Josh is just like loads rifle, unloads rifle, loads rifle, unloads rifle.
It is pretty good.
All right.
That is exactly what target-rich environment was. This is exactly what target-rich environment was designed for.
I'm loving it.
To unload those DMRs and battle rifles.
But he's got
1 armor.
I can do it.
Do it.
But he's got the mark.
Yeah.
So
he does
I
have the
rolled a
mark,
38, so that's 48 with the mark, which hits what I need. I'll spend the 2 focus points, and I'll get
32.
2 more hits.
Well, hold on. 40. Oh yeah, 48. Okay, yes. I'm sorry. So what'd you roll? 48
I rolled 38 with the mark. That's 48. So I hit, and I spend my 2 focus.
to get 3 hits.
Yes.
Not quite enough.
Green, red. He has 5 minus 3, so it's 3 hits. He's at 6 health.
Okay. It's something.
It's something.
It's
a big chunk.
It is a big chunk.
All right, that's your activation. You're out. Green is activated. Orange is activated. I have purple.
Yep.
Okay. I know we're right at the end. I will have to vacate. Catherine Jax has been having a very tough week. He's been filling for 40 minutes.
All right. Well,
Like,
we're
I
right
don't know
at
what
the
it is,
end.
but
Yeah.
You have to make it one more round.
So
Yeah, we can do it.
1,
Alright.
2, 3, 4. I'm not.
all right, guys. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Dude, Josh.
Fine. Blow them all up. What do I care? At least you have to focus over here.
He would have gotten 2 movement from killing something. Can we put him right here? Because I'm pretty sure he'd want to benefit from cover.
Sure, but and as a reminder, it's not cover from this from the east. It's only from north and south. But yes.
Right, but you're moving these guys down here, and maybe some of them have a line of sight.
Oh, like you're not about to drop a bomb on them.
They can attack before I can drop the bomb on them.
No, not from this distance. Not with no, we're good.
I don't know what they have equipped.
They're mostly close. They have a carbine, but that's about it.
I mean, that guy could do it.
Yeah, but the elite's the one with the carbine, or the brute's the one with the carbine. No, yeah, we're good. He's good. I'm not going to, is what I'm telling you. It's not happening. All right.
That's fair.
All right.
All right. Cool.
Now your activation, sir.
Yep, it is my activation.
Just
we're gonna do.
Just nuke him. Keep calm and nuke him from orbit.
There's one.
Yeah.
And I think what I want to do with the other one, as much as we have the elite here, we get to activate it before the elite. So I'd rather take out the brute.
Okay.
What do you think, Jevin?
I think it's a good idea.
Well, as a reminder, the elite shields will come back. He's not marked anymore, and his shields will double back automatically.
Okay.
So
but he's
just keep
also
it in
down
mind.
to how much health?
3. 6.
I think we got a good
6.
shot.
Yeah.
I'm feeling pretty good because
I mean, a sniper shot will auto kill him. Not even
sniper shot will auto kill him. Let's see here. 3 hits from the Warthog GPMG will kill him. We've got options, but yeah, this is my choice. I made my choice.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Delete.
Yeah. And then GM layer.
Whew. Final round. We
Yes.
can do this. I believe in us.
I mean, no one's even taken an injury. Your Marines are... Well, I mean, you've taken injuries, but for the most part...
I've taken 2 injuries. Josh has taken 2, but yeah.
The Marines are fine. The Marines haven't even been touched yet.
Sniper's been fine.
Oh, no, the sniper is fine. Yeah, no, we're good.
All right. Prep phase is done. Mechanical phase is done. Let's get rid of this. All right. As you were, gentlemen, you have the first. Oh, I need threat. Oh crap. Can someone? Well, I guess you've already.
I just shared mine.
I gotta share mine.
Yes, share your screen of what you see in Roll20, please. I'd like to see what the DM sees. No, I won't.
No, look at it. It's fine. Go ahead. Oh wait, hold on. Something is off though.
Do you need me to stop?
Oh, I'm not
sharing
full
mine?
screen. That's why.
Oh.
I'm just gonna. Yeah. All right, that's fine. That'll fix. I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I looked at this. All right, very good. As we were,
All right.
gentlemen.
Cool. So.
You want to activate Marines again? Or is that...
Actually, I want to hold off on activating the Marines.
I actually don't know if I can. Well, hold on. What do I have?
I think that you should go ahead and have fun and shoot the elite. Oh, don't worry about that little guy.
I'm one off. I am one off from being able to leap. I have 10 out of. I need 11. I have 10. Sucks.
So yeah, I say take out the elite and then go ahead and take out that guy right there. That's what I think you should do. The best part is the elite is low enough. You don't even need to worry about doing the crit.
I think you should use all the ammo you can.
I mean, yes, you'll be. There's no more rounds after this. He should.
That's correct. Well, actually, I can reload 2 more times because I just pulled from the reserves.
No, you can reload once. You'll get 2.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. I was completely
Yeah.
empty. Yeah. Okay, so I can only reload 1 more time. I just fixed that on the sheet. Okay. I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
But you'll be fine. This is the final round. Yeah. I would. I mean, up to you if you want to try and mark him just to make sure you get the elite. Of the 2, I'd be more scared of the elite, but.
Do you think I need
fun.
to?
Nah, probably not.
I don't feel like I need to.
Because that's what, 34? You're fine.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. Your chances are pretty good, sir.
Watch me roll a 20.
What did you roll?
90. I didn't know if it was 60. Either way, it still beats it.
60 or 90. It's
All right. That is that one done.
Do you wanna?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for that.
I'm ranging for you. It's a 44.
It's a
That's not how
44.
ranging works.
Does he have a shield or anything?
No,
it's a human.
He's just 18 health. So
this one will be the one that misses.
That's how ranging in this game works. It's a 44.
Yeah.
50.
Yeah. All right.
It is. Boom. You got it.
All right.
And then you can just sit. I don't know. You can still choose to. You haven't even marked anything. You can choose to mark something.
I mean, he did mark the elite, I thought, but go ahead and mark it again. I don't care.
Oh, did you mark the elite? Yeah, that was from the last round.
I thought you said you might as well mark him to get him to ensure the hit, but if you didn't, that's fine.
Oh no, we said no. Like we don't even need it. We were that confident.
All right, we'll mark something then.
I was gonna say I want to mark that other elite, the orange red.
Orange red has a carbine, so that's not a worse choice. All right, very good. Activation over. My turn. Out of all my strong tactical options here, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I just love seeing the blob. The happy little blob.
Yeah. All right. All right. That's my activation. I got nothing else.
Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Okay. Well.
What does Josh have? What's his loadout?
BR
So
and
Josh
shotgun.
has battle rifle and a shotgun.
That's unloaded. He needs to reload.
I mean,
There's 1 action.
2 action points.
honestly,
Yeah.
he has 1 stamina. It looks like.
He needs to sit tight. 2
My-
injuries, 1 stamina.
Yeah,
You
I
can
think
give him
he'll
health.
go ahead and. Yeah, I think he should use 2 actions to rest, and he can get back 12 health, get up to 27.
Yeah, let's do that.
And then with his other 2 actions right now, just reload the battle rifle. Honestly, I mean,
Does he not have a med kit? You could get rid of one of his injuries, and then
he does not have a med kit.
Oh no! I mean, you have one in storage,
Oh,
right? I thought you guys.
yeah, we have like 3 in storage. Never mind. So hang on. We're not gonna rest. Let's go back. He's back at 15 health. He's gonna 1 action, swap med kit out.
Yes.
For like, do the swapping.
Swapping
thing.
all the stuff around. So everything that's in his equipment reserve will go into Steam storage.
Yep.
And then the med kit will come out and go into his equipment reserve.
Yep. So that becomes 2 and 2. Med kit goes down to 8 storage here. As we take 1 out. And then I'm not going to bother writing it on his thing, as he's going to spend effectively
3 action points.
I think 3 action points to use the med kit.
And that's his turn. That's his activation.
Right. The med kits, they heal 30.
It's 1 injury. Yeah, it's 1 injury state. So
yeah, okay. So yeah, he is down to 1 injury with
perfect. 15 health. There you go.
Yep.
All right. Orange.
That way, for next mission, he should hopefully start with no injuries.
Yeah, hopefully, unless I can do something here, but I don't think I can. This is my only chance. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think he's free, because that would be the view line to he's no cover benefit, but he's still 14 away. So 14 times 4, 56. He's got a +5 on the attack roll. That's a 1. That's a 1.
Well, he tried.
He tried. All right. Well, 1, 2, 3.
Might as well move the rest of orange.
Oh wait, no, that's the brute. Excuse me.
So, I'm not activating yet, but since purple has already moved, we're just gonna. That will be one of them.
Sure. Right. Yeah.
For what it's worth.
Damn, he got in my way. Stupid. Absolutely stupid.
Great job.
That's amazing. Cool. I think Marine should go.
My wife just sent me the message of saying that her and my daughter are in my bed, which means I'm not going to be sleeping in my bed tonight. Fantastic.
Gotcha.
All right.
All right. All right. So Marines are going to go.
Dude,
we're going to do.
Matter. It doesn't matter.
I was going to say. Well, you know what? Gunner's going to try and take him out. So that's what, 60? Oh, but for the +10, so 50.
Yeah.
That's an 81. So I think that's more than enough.
Yeah.
Well, 2 hits will put his shields down.
So
60. So 60. What'd he score? 81 plus
81.
10.
Yeah.
With the 10
So
included?
91.
So 91.
No.
So
91.
60, 70, 80, 90.
At 8
he survives.
damage per hit.
He survives.
At 8 damage.
Yeah, so his shields will take 2. He's at 16 shields. And then he's got 1 armor. So it goes down to 7 per hit, which is 14. And he has 18 health, excuse me. So he survives.
70, 80, 90. Oh, wow. Dang.
He survives with 4 health.
He's going to do it again. It's just his first attack. And that's a 72. So.
As I was saying, he's dead. I don't know.
He's dead.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then for funsies, our driver's going to be like, well, I'll take out the little one. That's a 16, 32, 48?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was a 43. He's going to try again. You can do it, buddy. I trust you.
Did he not reload? Like
He reloaded last time.
He did? Okay, I'll trust you.
80.
All right. All right. my turn.
He
I
had
have
reloaded and made a shot. He had 2 left in the chamber. Now he's at 0.
All right. Well, I have one thing left to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I'm done.
And then for the purposes of mine, it's just going to be
Targeting purple and all right, very good.
target.
All right, after action report.
Okay.
You guys made it.
Woo.
All right. Telemetry received. Or I'm sorry. Let me rephrase. Telemetry received. Shot. A moment later, the ground quaked as the cannon rounds slammed the field and sent fragmentation, snow, and viscera everywhere. Splash! Ferris called back from within the Scorpion. They just keep coming, Mendoza shouted in frustration. Pelican will be here soon, boys. Keep pouring it on, Gunny Franks yelled into his mic, trying to reassure himself as much as his men. The Scorpion pilot pointed his rangefinder in the area of a hulking, fleshy mass and tapped the targeting screen to send the data to In Amber Clad. Telemetry sent. Telemetry received. Shot. Again, a cannon shell thundered into the arena, causing the target to disappear. Splash! Ferris once again responded, stress starting to creep into his voice as he realized that the grotesque enemy figures were getting closer to his position. He furiously directed the cannon's laser to their direction. Charlie team to Hotel 390, Franks radioed out. Hotel 390. I read you, Charlie team. Over. Things are getting a little tight down here, sir. Do you have an ETA? Franks, I'm sorry, hold on. Things are getting a little tight down here, sir. Do you have an ETA? Franks had to shout as another... I had to do the shout, you see. Franks had to shout as another round of artillery slammed closer to him than he'd have liked. Charlie team, be advised. 3 mics out. Copy that, sir. Mendoza fired a burst of 50 cal into a group of parasites trying to cross the bridge. Ferris brought the rangefinder on a group heading directly towards him and tried not to let the numbers appearing on the display worry him. He tapped the screen furiously, indicating his failure. Telemetry sent. Ferris waited expectantly to hear the confirmation. Telemetry sent, he repeated anxiously into his mic. No response. He instinctively pulled the trigger on the cannon controls and unleashed a torrent of lead from the Scorpion's coaxial machine gun. The projectiles ripped through the targets, but one managed to lunge from over 10 meters away and land on top of the tank's canopy. Ferris barely had time to register the details of the nightmarish form standing over him when a stream of 50 cal tore through its mass. Mendoza had been able to swivel the hog turret around just in time to save Ferris, and now he brought it around to fire at the incoming. Ferris checked the tank's connection to the battlenet and tried one more time to get a response from the frigate stationed above before he was forced to use the GPMG on more approaching targets. Using both the heavy weapons, Mendoza and Ferris were able to beat back the assault for a moment. What's going on, Corporal? Franks asked, using the temporary lull to assess his position. Don't know, Gunny. Scorpion's sending, but the CIC is not respond. Ferris dropped off. Franks didn't have to ask why, as he was also looking up at the sky, and what he saw chilled him to the bone. With no warning or communication, In Amber Clad began moving away from the battle zone. She was leaving them behind. Where's she going? Mendoza managed to choke out. The sound of Pelican engines interrupted the troopers before they had time to think about it. Time to go, boys, Hotel 390 radioed as the bird began descending over the canyon walls. Before it got within 100 meters, an orange ball streaked towards it and exploded its portside engine. The Pelican lost control, spun, and flipped before crashing nose first into the ground where Master Sergeant Juma had been. Mendoza brought the turret around and sighted a mass of flesh holding a spanker before ripping through it. Franks cranked the wheel and pulled up next to the Scorpion. No one had to tell Ferris what to do. He leapt into the passenger seat before the hog had even come to a complete stop. Go, go, go! He shouted, bringing his weapon up and firing at a group of enemies charging at the squad. Frank slammed the accelerator and left the arena behind. He didn't know where they were going, but he sure was in a hurry to get there. All right, gentlemen, that's mission 4. Well done. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Guess what mission 5 is?
Jevin, we may have used way too much sniper ammo.
We survived, though.
We did survive. Experience. Woo!
Yep. All right. So experience 2 XP. for both Marines surviving, 2 XP for completing the mission. So you guys have another 4 XP, bringing your total up to 14, which means tier 3 abilities are cheaper by 1 for me, because we crossed past 12. But you have 4 experience points to spend to brace yourselves for that. If you enjoyed watching, thank you guys so much for that, and I hope you did enjoy. If you did, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, put comments in the comment section telling me how bad my fan fiction level of writing is. And have a wonderful day, night, or morning whenever you're watching this. We will be back next week. Thank you, Jevin, for stepping in for the rest of the season. Andrew, thank you for being here as always.
Hey.
Piss off, Josh.
Wow.
How dare you put your son before this group?
Gosh.
I can say that because he's not here. You guys have a wonderful night, and we will see you in the next one. Thank you very much.
Bye.